You! Yes, you. Come in. Come closer. To the tales of the Emporium. I am your Dungeon Master this evening. My name is Bushy. And before we take you to our adventurers, I would just like to give a big shout out to Lost Boys Pizza. They are amazing. Go for some vampire-y, doughy treats. Also through to the audio that's going to be playing this evening is from tabletopaudio.com.
Wicked.
So please go and give them a listen.
Hang on.
And my own personal special thanks to Monkey's Emporium. Anybody who plays D&D, this is like a dream come true if you DM to have your own DM table.
Yeah.
So it's awesome. So right now I'm going to pass you over to our adventurers. They will give you a brief introduction and then we will get started.
Hello, my name's Johnny Monkey Hawkins. My character is called Felix Smallbottom. I am a halfling, which means I'm little. I am a bard, which means I sing. Yeah, I'm short, I play a flute a lot, and I'm really annoying.
Hi, I'm Sammy. I am playing Zinzi Tazal. I am a high elf druid.
Hi, I'm Harry. I am playing Caster Roindell, who is a half-elf sorcerer of draconic bloodline. And yeah, it should be fun.
Hi, my name's Carl MacDonald. I'll be playing Reginald White. He's a fighter. He's a little bit balding, a little bit old, a little bit grey, a little bit miserable at the age of 33, which is quite strange, but normal for him, I suppose. And I'm happy to begin.
You human?
Yes, of course I'm human.
Well, you got
Can't
check,
be
I'm a
anything
little
else.
one, didn't I?
Okay. So to give you a recap, our adventurers started out looking for the legendary city of KhunDrukar. It's a dwarven city known for its legendary weapon making. Whilst travelling along a road one night, they were ambushed by a kobold raid. Quickly dispatched, they were able to retrieve the loot from the attackers, containing a journal from a Stormtooth, a local adventurer. Before setting out to the destination mentioned in the journal, they visited a small mining town of Blasingdell, in which they were asked from Sergeant Graven to deal with a kobold problem that had been attacking nearby travellers, commoners, villagers, and also fellow adventurers. We rejoin our party now, just outside the caves, ready to delve into further. Okay, guys, get your characters.
Bish, bash, and bosh.
Okay, you can be all gathered around the front, I think, is... You can decide, once you go in, you'll need to decide where you're going, you know, running order.
Well,
okay, so, who has dark vision?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Zeta and Castor, okay. So you guys can see into the cave, so to set the picture, you waded through this swamp, you know, you've got gnats flying around, bugs, you're a little bit grotty with each other. You've seen the dead body of the person you believe is Stormtooth not too far behind you. And you're now peering into this small opening covered by moss and other underbrush. When you two peer in, you can see that the caves are hewn stone, so they're nice and smooth, they've not been chopped out, man-chopped or anything like that. For you two, it's pretty dark. You can see probably 15-20 feet in, and that's about it. What do you want to do, guys?
Can I cast light on the top of my staff?
You can.
Cool. Okay.
Is that a cantrip?
does that mean I can see?
Yeah.
Yes.
All can see.
What's the distance on light?
It is a 20-foot sphere.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay.
Do we want to check for traps?
I was thinking of using survival.
Yeah.
I'm just seeing around the entrance.
Yeah.
So
What you're just looking for?
I just want to see if there's any markings, anything on the wall, because you said it's hewn stone.
Yeah.
But there's a possibility that if something has been there that's killed them, they would have marked the territory or done something to that effect.
Okay.
So there might not necessarily be something on the walls, but it might be on the floor around. There might be a tripwire or a marker to alarm someone inside the cave. Something to that effect.
Okay.
I want to use survival to do that. And my survival gets a +1, and it's my wisdom check. So wisdom gives me a -1, giving me an 8, and then survival gives me +1. So that means they balance out. So it's just a good old-fashioned roll of the 20 and hope for heaven's sake. Natural 20.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay. So, which one are you? This one?
Yes.
Okay. So you kind of you can step forward. It's okay. I've got this. I've got this. You spend a bit of time looking around. You've got the underbrush, and as you've been working your way through, starting from the top left, kind of feeling all around, looking around. Caster's been quite close to give you that light to see. As you get to the ground floor, you notice that there's a fine tripwire, about 2 inches above the floor.
Alright. Guys and ladies, I have found a tripwire. Thank you for the light cast. That has helped tremendously. Just be careful on not marking it. I think we should see where this thing marks off at and see if it has any significance to where we are. I have a funny feeling that it's going to set off an alarm, so we can either step over it and be careful, or we can see if it's got any traceable.
Alright, we step over it and
Yeah,
get in,
let's just get in.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. So, I'm not going to make you to roll to dodge the tripwire because you all know it's there. So, what is your party running order? So you can't fit 2 abreast here at the moment. So, who goes first?
I would say light at the front.
Yeah.
You
Me
want
at
to put
the
the
front.
sorcerer in the front.
Squishy at the front.
Squishy.
What if
Maybe him
I
at the
stand in
front.
front with a shield?
Oh.
Right
Okay.
behind me is Caster.
Well, if you want to go in first, then.
So the light's
You're
20
walking
feet,
in.
so I mean, as long as you've got the sorcerer in the middle, you're kind of covered either
Yeah.
side.
Otherwise, I can just cast it on your shield if you want, but then anyone in front of us is going to be like,
Blinded, yeah. It's up to you. What do you think?
No, keep
okay,
running staff.
yeah, yeah,
Keep running staff, because if I get knocked down at least,
yeah. And I
Okay.
can
time to take it out of there at least.
So,
Cast
You-
a second.
cast a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, without doubt.
Yeah? Who's next? Zinzita or Fifi?
I want to go in front of her. I said to go behind me, so if anything comes from behind.
He's
Okay.
using human shield already.
Yeah,
Setting
basically.
the tone.
Okay. So you guys party on through. If I was to say you get to what, here? Or do you want to go all the way in?
No.
No?
Before in, so that we can
So,
see into the
okay.
room.
Yeah.
I'd say that's safest.
Okay. If I move you guys around here, yeah?
Yeah.
We're happy with
Yeah.
that? Okay. Bear with me 2 seconds. Okay. So, as you guys come round the corner, you're hearing a few noises. As you get round the corner, there's nothing there.
Okay.
Can you see anything?
Can I see anything?
Somebody roll a perception check.
Yours is
Yeah.
awesome.
I've got good.
So,
My perception is horrible.
Mine's good.
Mine's not bad. Yours is amazing.
Yeah.
dark vision's slightly hampered because of your light.
Oh.
So you can
Turn
still
it off.
see, but it's not. You've not got. Whereas if it's all dark, you can see the full 60 feet. So I would say you'd be able to see enough to see into the middle of the room. There's no one there that you can see. You guys can see just, almost just as well, really. So you're kind of looking around in the middle of the room. There's no one there that you can see. You notice that it spreads wider either side of you, so the cavern stretches out beyond.
So we need to grab a
Can I-
You definitely all heard noises.
Can I snuff out my light and so that we can see better?
Alright, when you do that,
Momentarily,
same
I will
time-
put it
No,
back
it's fine. I'm going to put my shield up so
Cool.
that at least we've got some protection.
Okay.
Okay.
You can peer over it, so I'm holding my shield up at the moment for that reason.
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
the light goes out. You two are thrown into darkness. Excuse me, it takes a couple of seconds and your vision starts to stretch out. Across the room, as I say, you can see basically now to the full end to where you can see another opening starting to go through to what looks like another tunnel. To either side of what you can see, again, it's empty. The sort of smell starts to hit you now of kind of rotting vegetation. You know, if you've left straw out too long and it goes damp and starts to get quite smelly, that sort of thing. From what you can see, they look to be pallets, beds of some sort. It looks like something has been sleeping here.
But there's nothing in there.
There is nothing in there.
Okay.
So we can see to the edges of everything, yeah, now?
So you can see, so if you think you still can't see round corners,
Oh,
so
okay.
you've still got over these
Still got
to
that
see,
bit. So we
but you can see out this. So if you think you've kind of got this bit covered off here,
Should we edge
So,
forward?
yeah.
to-
Yeah, can we go right to the edge of the cavern?
I'll keep my shield up so that
And have
we've
so
got
another
some
you guys are
blocking.
going to go to what, to here?
Yeah, not into
Just
the room.
not into the room, just on the
Okay.
edge of it, so that I've still got the walls on my side, so I can't be attacked from either side. I can
Okay.
be
But
attacked
we
from
can
the front.
see in another corner.
I'm gonna swap places as well. And let Zinzita come in front of me, because I can't see anything. And I ain't the meat shield. So I'm just going to be at the back and I'm going to roll a perception check for behind us. But that's fine.
Okay,
I'll just do that.
yeah, fine.
So what can we see now?
Oh, nice, 14.
So, now, pretty much the same thing.
Damn it.
So we need to actually
need to
go
go properly.
in.
So
that
looking
way.
looking around, now you're there and you're looking around to the left where the cavern kind of spreads out amongst the others. It's definitely straw pallets there, beds, vegetation, underbrush, moss, things that have been clumped together to make a nice soft bedding. There's 8, 9 of them kind of dotted around, some of them merge into others, you're not quite sure, you know, but you get the impression, as I say, that it's definitely somewhere where there's been a group of something sleeping.
Should we just go
So we
in?
just need to go for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go in.
Should I put the light back on?
What if
No, I wouldn't.
Hold on.
But they can't see
I
anything
can't
then.
see? Why don't you? If you put the light on my shield, cast on my shield, I can use it as sort of a one-way torch in a sense. I can use it as a spotlight.
Yeah? I don't know if it works like that. It's not really directional. It's a big, it's a big
Just a
sphere.
Just a big full.
But we can
Alright,
see in
keep
the
it,
dark
keep it on
anyway.
your staff then, because
Okay.
the rooms are small enough for us to do
Alright.
that.
Gandalf it
Can
up.
you,
Yeah.
can
Gandalf
you,
it, yeah.
can you,
Yes.
just a suggestion,
Mm.
cast one into your staff and then throw your cloak over it. So
Yeah.
that subdues the light a little bit.
Yeah, I can definitely do that.
Can we do that?
Can we do that?
Yeah, sure. I would say you can do that. Was it do like for 20 feet?
Yeah.
So it reduces it down to 10 feet, yeah.
Let's do
I'll
that.
say that.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, cool.
I like that. Okay, so you do that.
Nice.
Creepy in.
Yeah. Sneak, sneak, sneak.
Are you all
Can we-
stealthing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Make stealth roll.
I rolled a 15 for behind us.
Okay,
Anything?
roll. No? You good?
What were we supposed to do?
Good. Dex bonus on that.
Roll me stealths and in fact, yeah, roll stealths first. Let's
3.
I don't know what that is.
Same.
7?
We should keep the dice outside.
Yeah.
Oh.
7 it is.
What we roll in, a 20.
27.
Listen here.
I don't know if it's 20, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
19.
I'm going to do that again. Hit off the...
13.
So
13.
13 plus your...
Start,
De-
yeah.
My dex bonus.
Okay. Before everyone says it. Over 15. What did you guys get?
15.
15?
21, I guess.
Okay.
9.
8. I'm about
Okay,
to.
good.
So the ones at the front
I mean, I
made the
am
most
glowing.
noise.
Okay.
Yeah, you are glowing.
In fairness.
It was never going to be here.
So you all shuffle into the room nice and quietly. At least you believe you're being quiet. Can you all make me a perception check?
So,
Okay. 15 and over.
19.
16.
15.
6.
Okay.
Is that with your action?
I know.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, good. So you're there and you're sat or stood. I think you might be sat working out what's going on. You're listening, trying to work out what's happened. You definitely heard sounds before. Where are the sounds gone? In the far distance you hear a shuffling, a scurrying. And for a brief moment, it feels like the scurrying went right past you. And then it's gone. What do you guys do?
We're right in the middle of something that is getting ready to attack us. I suggest we get back to back.
Yeah.
And Fifi in the middle, so you can bard, give us a bit of inspirational song and give us a few bonuses.
And I want to take my cloak off the road,
Yeah.
so that we've got more lights.
Light it up. May as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
might as
got
well.
things around it. Can we perception check to find out what it is? Is that how that works?
What are you...
If
So you roll perception, this is what you've heard. So what if you... I'm happy for you to roll perception again, but it's got to be for something else that you're looking
Does
for.
it sound familiar? Doesn't it sound before? Does it smell familiar?
So the smell of the room, the humidity mixed with this kind of rotting vegetation and this moss and all these kind of earthy smells is kind of overpowering for you at the moment. So smell, there's not much you can get.
I want to speak in a quiet, like a calm tone in Draconic. That's just the known language. Show yourself, or we'll find you and I will cut your head off.
I like to say this in a nice, quiet tone.
Not at all threatening.
Yeah.
Slightly
yeah.
menacing.
With
but only a
intimidation,
little
of
bit.
course.
Come out. We mean you no harm.
Maybe we should have gone for that way first.
Okay. So
Being threatened, I don't care.
let's slightly go back a second. So you pulled the cloak off.
Yeah.
You've got the full light out now. It's nice and bright, going out 20 feet. You are... So if you can't smell anything, you've heard these noises. Was there something else you wanted to look for?
No, that's fine.
Sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Make your intimidation check.
Yeah.
What I will say for you guys also, when you're looking around now, you're kind of adjusting again to the light, and as you're exploring around this cavern, on the walls are quite crudely drawn paintings in various different guises. Mostly kobolds killing people, kobolds taking stuff. There is a couple there that have quite a large black dragon around, and in one scenario the kobolds are running scared. In another scenario in particular there is one kobold stood with the black dragon.
I think I know what's going on.
So your intimidation to very quietly chop someone's head off.
I get a 7 with my intimidation.
You get
bonus.
7 with your intimidation, okay.
What language do they speak?
Draconic.
So you could. So if you were talking,
I can
understand
hear as well. I can also talk to dragons. That's like a million charisma to talk to dragons, which is really cool.
Okay, good.
Not good.
So, you get everybody quiet, and you say these very threatening words. It's not that threatening to you guys. But you say these words nice and low, okay? And you wait, and you wait. And there is no movement, there's no scurrying, there's no noise, there is just the silence and the wind slowly passing through the tunnels.
There's nothing but silence, something has rattled everything.
I think we just go.
Let's just walk. Let's just
I'll watch behind
Follow
us.
it.
Have we got somewhere of recording all of those pictures by any chance? Because from what I can understand, it seems like from looking at the pictures that have been depicted, I kind of get the feeling that the kobolds are busy stealing treasure for the dragon, and that's the whole reason they're not scurrying away from it anymore.
Protect me.
You know, like one kobold speaks for all of them, and he's sending them out on raids, and obviously that kobold ensures that they stay in the cave so that the dragon attacking them.
Are we having this conversation in the middle of the cavern?
Let's go!
Let's go!
Kobolds!
Yes,
Just go
yes,
get-
I imagine
just
you
be
are having this
conscious
conversation.
when you're speaking, unless you directly say to the DM, this is out the game, he'll assume we're having a conversation in this room. So we've got to watch that. So that's why message is really important. So let's sneak on through.
I also don't want you messaging everybody. If it's going to be a little relay around,
Oh my
then.
God, yeah.
No, but like I can do one message.
Oh
to
yeah,
one
yeah,
player.
absolutely.
Yeah.
All I mean is if you wanted to message someone to then pass it around, just have the conversation is all I would
Yeah,
say.
cool.
Because that's easier than.
Well, I would
Yeah.
be doing that at a low tone because obviously we're sneaking and we're moving
Okay.
through. So I'm muttering as I'm
So we're still going through, yeah?
Can I put my cloak back over the light again, please?
Yes.
As we're going.
Okay. So your light is dimmed.
walking.
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh crap, we weren't tracking really.
No,
Perception.
it's
We
well
stopped
on
tracking. Oh, yeah. Okay, well we know now.
Okay. Does a 19 hit you?
Well, my class is 19, so it's just.
So yes. Okay.
Right.
Take 3 points of damage as you come to this opening of a cave and you hear thump, 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 thump.
I want to try and use my acrobatics to dodge it because I get a +3 with my dex of +1.
But you don't know it's coming.
Okay, of course. 3 points of damage.
3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Now if you was a barbarian, you see, you'd have danger sense, in which case you would know. Does an 8 hit your AC?
No.
No. Does a 10 hit your AC?
No.
And does a 13 hit your AC?
Bang on.
Bang on.
Straight up the bottom.
And you take 4 points of damage.
It's alright. It's alright.
As you guys seem to have been missed, and one flies past your nose and the other kind of grazes the side of your hair as it flutters along. For you guys, one in the cheek, one on the side of the neck, thin like needles. Pull them out, throw them away. You move on.
Can we check for traps on the way this time?
It's a bit late now.
Well, there could be more.
Do we
Right.
think that was a trap?
There was,
There was definitely.
definitely a
Or
trap.
was it a kobold?
Or was it kobolds?
Can we check for any gaps in the corridor?
I want to go.
No, do you want to survival it? Or do you
What
want a
I was
perception?
thinking was I want to try and look at the bolts that have now hit me.
Yes.
Or whether they're arrows. I've now pulled them out, obviously. I've got them in my hand.
Yeah.
And I want to try to see what they are.
Okay. Yep. So you go under the light.
Yep.
To have a look. They look very much like a blowgun dart.
Alright, so that's kobolds.
No.
And at a low
Okay.
tone, I turn to. Been hit by kobold darts. I think I've run past the house. I've taken a bit of a hit. I'm alright. I'm gonna just keep my shield up for now. Keep your heads low and stick behind it.
Can I try and talk to them Draconic as well?
You can. You said you wanted to search for openings. Are you still wanting to search for openings?
Yes. But maybe you should do that because you've got better perception.
Okay.
It's up to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So perception or investigation. I'm happy with either. Whichever you prefer.
Oh.
If one of us does it, the other one can't do it as well, right?
No, we can both do it.
Sorry.
Does he roll with
Give-
advantage?
Exactly that. If you're
Ah.
assisting, give advantage.
I can roll again.
Yeah, because you're rolling with
Take the highest roll.
Yay!
Okay, so 18 and 4, 22.
Wicked. Okay. So, kind of feeling around. What do you want to say in Draconic?
Well, there's no point trying to be friendly with them now. I'm saying this really quietly. There's no point trying to be friendly because we've threatened them and we've. So can I say, we've come to talk to your leader, the dragon. I am caster of Dragonborn, dragon something bloodline, and we want to talk.
Okay. Okay. Roll a persuasion and then hold it.
Okay.
So, your perception check. So you spent some time having seen with your elfin grace this blow dart go past, and you kind of look over and you can pinpoint. You're looking around and there is a slight gap between the cave walls. You're pretty sure that these look like small tunnels. probably someone of small stature could fit through them quite easily. You think with some effort, every one of you could probably go through. Mechanically for you guys of slightly bigger, basically anybody taller than Fifi, is you're going to have disadvantage on attack throws if you decide to go through the tunnel, and you fight in the tunnel. Same for some other stuff there that you've got, just because if you imagine, you know, you've either got kind of narrow passageways like this, or they're quite short, so you're having to go through them. But what you can see is here there's an entranceway that starts to go through.
How tall are you?
Little.
How little? How little's little?
Little.
Same there. How tall you make yourself? Oh, you just put small.
What was your perception? Persuasion.
It was kind of pants, unless somebody wants to help as well.
You're going to have to really sell it to me, by the way, on how you're going to help this.
Oh, right.
I can't.
Just because
Right, okay, well I'll give
two
her...
of you looking for something is fine, but if she's trying to be persuasive and you've threatened them,
Look graceful
Yeah,
behind
it's a
her.
bit pointless.
Yeah, just look friendly and graceful.
Can't help anyway.
She's elfin.
I can help.
Friendly and graceful.
Spade?
okay,
That's
sell it to me slightly more than that. Elven grace only goes so far, particularly with kobolds that look to kill you.
Okay. We look rich and wealthy. Because
I am.
we're
I
super
am actually
wealthy.
of-
I'm noble-born.
yeah, I am
She's
noble-born.
elven. They're like, oh, they may have money. Cool, let's go find out.
Is this an ability check?
Yeah.
You're brilliant, I'll give you some bardic inspiration.
Thanks.
So you now get a
D6.
1d6. So you can roll that on top of that. So what did you roll before?
I've got 6, but I've got +5. 4. Okay, so that's 9 and 6 is 15.
Okay.
Yes, it's better.
I've got that for 10 minutes.
So you say these things whilst you are deciding whether to shove Fifi through this small,
I'm
narrow,
thinking about it, but
dark,
I'm going to lose him.
damp corridor,
Just said fine,
and you very politely say what you've said to them. You wait for a response. You tense a moment, just because last time you did this, you got attacked with blow darts,
Right.
and there is nothing.
That's probably a good sign.
I tried.
Right.
So,
Okay. Gonna deal with it?
Okay,
just
so
to-
can I message you
Yep.
and say, can you move? You're likely in the feet.
Yes, I can.
Now, what have I got? 25 feet?
of movement.
Yep.
Yes, but we're not in combat, so I'm not
It's fine.
really monitoring it.
So can I come up and
Yeah.
scribble through this hole, right,
Yeah.
and just poke my nose out with a little bit of light and just see what's going on? And can I have a look?
All right. So you get to there, yeah?
Yep.
No.
Okay. So you get
I've gone
out
through.
as you screen through. You're like, guys, this is actually quite far. You know, it
Yeah.
goes a bit further than I thought. I assume you're messaging that rather than
Yeah,
shouting.
I am messaging.
Yeah.
As a cantrip.
Are you looking to stealth through?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, no.
Nice.
Natural 20 plus stealth is +2, so 22.
Okay. So, you start to stealth forwards and you're really quiet, using your halfling grace, wiggling along.
Yeah.
You get so far down the tunnel and it suddenly occurs to you that actually the light might be a giveaway as you go through this tunnel. We're in the dark.
Yeah.
So you shade the light as you slowly move forwards. You get to the edge and you can hear movement again. Just at the edges of your vision, just ahead in what you believe to be another cavern, you think you can see 4 figures moving around. The noises you hear you can't make out. you have a moment to decide what to do.
Okay, so can I look the other way then? Is there anything down this way?
Yeah, so around that way, it looks similar to the entrance cavern that you've got in. Slightly damper walls. Occasionally there's the odd bit of moss growing out and a bit of mushroom in one place. And
But I send a message. I'm not moving from where I am. Because me coming around there, I'm even squidgier than you. So I'm going to stay there, just watching to check nobody's coming through, and I'm going to say to you guys my message. I just keep coming up. It's 4 of them.
so, just so you guys are aware, as my first time players, it's 20 feet, yeah, for your range.
Yeah.
Which means for your light.
Yes.
Yeah? Which means as you move around here, you're going to be out of distance for the light to be on him.
So we're going to see.
But we can see.
Oh,
right.
no, so I can't cast on you because you're too far away.
So,
I'm fine with that.
Fifi will lose
I'm
the
happy,
light.
I'm happy
Sure.
to be in the dark,
In the dark,
because
we
I
love
will
it.
be.
That's alright.
I will be like closing my eyes and with my musical tuned ear, I will be listening. I can roll a perception check if you want for any movement coming our way.
Okay. Coming from this way down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because anything later that way, they're gonna have to fight through anyway, and I'm just hiding for a bit because I'm cool like that.
Alright. Okay, so you guys start to move through, yeah?
I would roll a perception check.
Carefully.
Yeah,
Carefully.
stealth
I
innit?
don't want to use survival to
Why
make
don't
sure
we
that
go
there is
through-
nothing by our feet while we walk for that distance. I
Okay.
don't trip
Why
over
don't
any
we go
trip
through the
wires.
little tunnel?
We're too big.
No, we can fit. It's just we get disadvantages if we're fighting, but there's no one in it, so we could just come in.
Yep. So, you know from looking at it that for you guys to fit through, if Fifi has told you to be quiet, you're going to make a bit of noise scraping through.
Okay. Alright.
So, what I will say, to get things moving rather than just going around the corridors, and so if I can get you to the same place as Fifi, yeah, you want to make a survival check,
Yes.
yeah, I need you to make stealth checks,
Okay.
okay?
Alright.
If people are assisting, you can have advantage on your survival check to look. I will allow that, but I'm just going to get you guys moved to there, so
14 plus 1, so 15 for stealth.
Oh, stealth.
I'll do stealth first. 15 for my stealth.
okay. So 15,
15.
15, 13, okay, yeah, that's fine. So you're being, nice and quiet, really, you actually going along, there's not that much to trip over, there's a few rocks, but so far so good, you seem to be making good progress. What was your survival check?
6.
Can I assist?
Yes?
Yeah.
Yep.
I got 7.
Roll again.
17 plus 1, 18. So, 18.
Excellent. You were wise to do so. As you get halfway around, you realise that part of the floor is not a floor at all, yet a dusty canvas made to look like the floor.
Kobolds.
When you pull the canvas back, there is a spike pit beneath.
Oh.
5 feet of spikes. Ready to give you a skewering. But you've spotted it, and you can successfully traverse the 5-foot trap. So over you go. You maintain your stealthy presence, and you get round. For those of you with the dark vision, you can see Fifi's eyes and his outline shining in the corner, just out of the way from where you believe the entrance to this other tunnel is from. Your next moves.
It's up to you guys now.
I would ask you a question of, are you going to put out your light, or are you going to send it forward?
We know there's
Back.
4 in there.
But
I've
they're
told
going
there's
to run
4.
away if I leave the light on, maybe.
We're all speaking in a low tone because we are
quiet.
sneaky.
We're sneaking away.
So,
What do you think?
I wouldn't mess around. I would be like,
We need
Look,
to just get these sorted and get
You
on
can
with
see
it.
dark.
dark.
Will they
You
run
can
away?
see the
I can
dark.
see
You can see the
Should we
dark.
just go
We
in
can't.
there's
One on
only,
one.
We just need to...
there's only 9 beds at the beginning.
Should we just get in?
Yeah,
We just
I'd
need
get
to
in
get
and
in
start
there.
doing
Look,
things.
I can light a torch.
Because he's rolling dice, and I don't like it when he's rolling dice.
Alright, let's just do it then.
Look, shield up. We're going into something. There are dangers here. Shield up. Light
The light
up.
might be
and
good
let's do
blinding
it.
him.
Good.
Just
Flash.
blind, straight up with the light, blind them out, and can we have before?
Cast in the middle of the room, so it's not.
They
on
don't know
us,
we
but
come
we
in,
can use
so
it.
can
I
we?
cast it on one of the things?
Well, now you say you don't know they're coming, but you guys are taking a fair old while of
Yeah.
time discussing
Yeah.
what you're doing.
Yeah.
Just,
Okay.
I was it, sword up,
As
shield up.
known
let's go.
adventurers, you know that standing in a predicament such
Why
as
do you
this
think I'm
is
standing with a sword?
going to get you fined at some point.
Can you not do something called
Found.
like...
What can I see from there? Can I see the people?
Too many.
The monsters,
okay.
kobolds?
Get-
No, because there's quite a harsh turn of the corner around there.
Can we...
However,
Too late.
Oh no.
whilst you are waiting and you can hear your muttering,
We
Knew it
are
was gonna
not
happen.
sneaky.
right, you hear.
Can I tell what they're saying?
Can I cast vicious mockery if I can see him? Am I there?
Yes,
All of
I'm
us
not
are.
even
hold
waiting
on.
around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you can understand what
So-
they're saying, right?
Mm,
Yeah.
freaking nice.
Those of you that know Draconic
Yep.
Yes.
hear them say, "Intruders kill the intruders."
Fair.
Right, we've got a tunnel point. Right, I'm going to run forward,
Okay.
straight into the points that they can't come through 2-on-2. That we're stuck 1-on-1.
So before you start to do anything,
Yep.
I need your initiative rolls,
Yeah.
please.
Yes. 7.
Did I get vicious mockery?
So I get
What?
8.
15.
Bear with me 2 moments. You guys keep your rolls, and I'll be with you.
Cast
What do we
that.
add to this for?
Burn them out.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, that's going to come next.
Nice!
Yes. You get to go first.
And there's one that's supposed to be the meat shield. I suck. I have the slowest initiative of all. I got 8.
Helpful.
14,
Yeah, last to go.
14, 15.
So, I'm
That's what's going to happen with you a lot.
Yeah, I'm lost.
That's all right.
Okay. So 15 and over.
Yes.
15. What'd you get?
21.
15, 21,
15.
50. Was it with a crit?
No.
20. No. Okay. So. Right. So 15, 21, 15 caster.
Yes.
Yeah. And what was yours, Reggie?
8.
8.
All right.
Excellent.
Hurry up and hurry up.
Okay. So you
Take some
first of all, there is a kobold's go.
That's not good.
Oops.
Right.
As he runs down and runs straight for the one that he can see, the one with the shield out, and goes ah, and dives for you with a short held, looks like a spearhead used as a knife. Oh, these are rolling good.
Oh
Where is this? Well, he rolled a natural 19, so I'm going to say that hits, right?
no. Yeah,
Oh, your health points are down as well. We should have
Mhm.
healed earlier.
it's fine.
It's all right. I can still do all that stuff.
So, you take 3 points of damage.
Alrighty.
That is his go. Next, Zinzita.
So we
I'm
can't
sorry, you're drunk. I'll stand you up.
we can't
I'm ruining everyone.
Right.
You're right. She's right at the back.
Yeah, I know.
we
there we go.
can't get past him, can we?
So you guys can move through. Yeah, so you can move through. What you have to be worried about is if you move through an enemy,
Yeah.
you give them an attack of opportunity, basically, because you're having to get round them somehow. So they get a free swing at you, essentially.
Oh, okay.
So I'm not too bothered about the rules of half cover and full cover and blah 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 blah. So if you wanted to hurl something at him, then go for it, because I'm going to say you're good enough to be able to dodge these two. Unless you roll a 1, in which case I may get you to do damage to one of these two.
Don't roll a 1. We'll be fine. Just don't roll a 1.
Don't roll a
So I am just gonna hurl a firebolt at that one who's just here.
Okay.
All three of us are
Ba-dum-bum-bum.
between you.
That's alright. You're not going to roll a 20.
That's
Well,
your-
I can move closer to him first.
It's
I
alright.
don't know if I can get by you. Just
It's
everybody.
fine. It's fine.
We'll just
I'm
hunker down.
about to do a firebolt.
Alright.
Everybody duck.
Fire in the hole.
Yeah.
So I'm D20.
Okay. Yeah.
Shield up.
What's that? 6. I'm a plus 2 anything onto
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Plus
it's
2.
spellcasting.
Is that plus 2? That one? Yeah. So it's 8.
8.
Plus, yeah. Does he get a spell attack cast as well? Or
Oh
does
yeah,
That's cantrip.
Yeah. So you get a spell attack.
that's four. So what's the
Let's have a look at your.
this,
So your spell attack is +4.
Yeah.
what's
it's
the
what
plus
I've-
2 for then? Because there's a plus 2 next to
Your
firebolt and
proficiency.
her modifier as well.
So she gets proficiency and spell. She
So
gets-
you add 6.
I
Oh,
had
so
6.
Is that right?
12.
Yeah.
Hit.
Yeah, so 12.
Oh, that's good.
No, I think I.
No. Because I've got plus 5 on mine.
Yeah, that looks wrong to me. So I would go just base because that's hit against your DC. So I would go off if you go into the spells part
Yeah.
where you've got spell attack.
Yeah.
That
Just
should
have
give
that.
you
Okay, so 10.
Because what's that? That hit plus your DC is the plus without your proficiency added on. I would say. So when you go up, you should see that change. Your spell attack will change to 5,
Mine
whereas
four.
that should stay to 2.
Mine's on 5 already.
Mine's okay.
There you go. So, sorry. So anyway,
So
you shot this firebolt out.
Everybody's stuck in. I'm doing the firebolt and I rolled a 10.
You rolled a 10. Okay. So you go, and you get it to weave once around Castor, dodging around Reggie, and unfortunately it just clips the side of the wall as you hit the rock, and it goes and kind of goes next to him. And he kind of shies away from it for a moment, and then snarls. Next is. So who has the better dexterity out of Felix and Castor?
14.
I got 15 plus 2.
Okay. So Fifi.
So I am going to cast on a. Right, so on the first one at the front, this guy here, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery.
This one?
Yeah, it's the Wisdom 13 roll, and I'm going to say. Your mother's a man! Like that type of thing.
Okay. So he rolls a 6.
Cool. So I get plus 4, because it's going to be 4, was a 4, was a 4. Right, so he takes 4 of damage.
Nice.
Nice.
And he has disadvantage on his next. Is that right? On Vicious Mockery? Disadvantage on the next attack roll he makes before the end of the turn. So if he tries to hit anybody again, he's rolling at disadvantage. Thank you.
Let me just build this. Okay.
And then attack back in the arm.
Okay. Castor.
Can I firebolt as well?
Behind you.
You can firebolt, yeah, absolutely.
Behind you.
Nice!
Natural 20.
Yeah.
Wicked. Double everything.
Double what? Oh my god.
So, double the damage that it says. So what is it? Firebolt 1d10.
Yeah.
Yeah. So 2d10.
Which is a 10.
Ding, 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 ding.
Thank you. What's
That
that?
is a 10. That is a 0.
And that's okay. I got 10.
Sorry.
And then
10 and 1 is 11.
oh 11. Sorry.
11. Wicked.
Maths.
Nice. On this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So yeah. So you tell him that his mother's a,
Thingy.
weasel, or
Yeah.
A furry.
yeah, your mother smells, yeah.
Yeah.
And as he's reeling from the psychological damage you've just caused him, he is engulfed in flame as Castor throws out this firebolt, and it goes and completely immolates him, and he goes ah! And he falls to the floor.
Yay.
Done.
Killed a thing.
That was my one!
Not anymore.
Okay. Reggie, you're up.
Right, I've got to move forward. That's all I can do at the moment. We haven't got any enemies near us.
So
I've got to
5,
move up to 30 feet.
10, 15, what are we saying? That way or that way?
Have you got any light?
To your left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're in
20,
I can't
25.
25,
cast cantrips between goes, can we?
no,
25.
Can
Yes,
she
so
move?
yeah.
Like,
30,
Yeah.
So you can hear noises there. It's pretty dark. You're going to be at disadvantage to roll because there's no light source there.
Okay, let's see. Can I use my torch as a bonus action or use it as an action?
You can light it as an action.
Okay.
Usually I'm not too bothered about it, but I think having to get a torch out, then light it, then...
Right, well, I'm just going
Yeah.
to scream as loud as I can into the dark, and I'm
Yeah.
going to try and intimidate them again. It's maybe make them back off while I have time to light that torch.
Okay.
Right?
Is that going to be an action?
That's his action. I will
You
say
won't be able to
between...
tackle.
I know, but there's nothing I can do for now that gives you time to get
Just
inside.
swing a sword
It's
at
fine,
them.
have
Just
a go.
swing
Swing.
and have a go.
Yeah,
Because
Alright.
you might
be
get
in
something.
2
Disadvantage,
seconds.
2 rolls, take the lowest.
Okay.
You could roll 2 20s.
One, that's a 7. And that's a 9, so I take 7. Strength is +3, so it's a 10.
Plus your proficiency.
Plus my proficiency.
So, 12.
Yeah.
For the...
Wait, so you get proficiency.
Because I'm proficient in martial arts.
I'm proficient in
12, you say? 12 meets his DC.
Yes! And that is, I'm using obviously my longsword, which is a 1d8 +3, apparently, according to my martial and versatile ability.
Super.
So 1d8. So I get 8 +3, so that's 11 damage. Boom!
Nice. As you get forward and you realise, you think, fuck, I can't see. Ah! You just start wailing through. And halfway through you hear the thunk as you're pretty sure you get down into bone as you pull out and you just scream some more. So there you go.
So sorry, how does Reggie get proficiency? Like,
I'm
because
proficient in,
we didn't get proficiency, but
because I'm proficient with
On
using
what?
the weapons that I have.
I'm proficient. in
On
magic.
what, sorry?
Yeah.
But his attack, he gets proficiency. And then
So on the, on your firebolt,
or any magic. It's not proficiency.
So you roll a 20.
Yeah.
Then you add your modifier.
so so your proficiency doesn't go onto your damage. Your
Does it go
proficiency
onto
goes onto
the-
your attack. So your spell attack
Yeah.
for firebolt, you got your proficiency added on. For your damage, the difference with that is yours is innate, and those guys do either dexterity or it's might, which is why they add the strength or the dexterity onto it.
Cool, thank you. Just checking.
Choppy
fine.
choppy with a heavy sword.
See.
So yeah,
That's
so
different
in terms of your
That's
attack,
not
if you have to do it,
Yeah.
you can add your proficiency onto that because you are proficient at casting spells.
Yeah.
But in terms of the damage they cause, it doesn't matter whether you are doing it really angrily and punching a wall at the same time,
Got
or
it.
if you're punching him at the same time, you know,
There's probably
you
something
can't
wrong.
add on to it.
with-
Yeah, if you're punching a wall, punching yourself, you know.
No,
Yeah.
I don't for now.
Got it.
But I'm hoping that they'll use me as a target. You can guys can get them in the back.
Right.
Cool.
Yeah?
You can do
I'm
that.
going to draw them with that noise. They are going to draw.
What is his movement?
Obviously, I'm making a lot of noise. I run in there into the dark. And I'm just going to shout at the same time. Cast light in the middle of the goddamn room.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That will not hit you, I do not think, because that is
Five.
a
I'm fine.
14.
Is that Peter Piff?
14 doesn't
14.
hit you.
Absolutely fantastic. No, I have
Tasty
a armor class
pizza.
of 19.
Okay.
Rock on.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay. And that's those two. And the last one is the inventor. So. Roll D8. Okay. You recognise, as you can speak Draconic, the one that you've just hit said, I see you like fire. Have some fire. As he throws a flask on you and you kind of burn into flames. You take 2 points of fire.
Am I able to make a saving throw against that? Using dexterity and my acrobatics. In order to dodge out of the way. Because I do have acrobatics as one of my proficiencies.
But you've not held your turn. So you've not got an action. If you think these are
Fair
all
enough.
6 seconds.
Yeah, I haven't got a reaction either.
That's fine.
So take 2 points.
Okay.
of fire damage. And then at the start of each turn, until somebody can put you out, or you can put yourself out with a dexterity check, you will take 2 points of damage. Each
I'm
turn.
dying here.
Okay. And then we are back up to Zinzita because you killed the first one that went first. So
Yeah, so
I can heal him. I can sort him out.
Yeah.
And 3 points
You just get
there.
him killed.
Yeah, okay.
So where am I? Am I right at the
So
back
you're
at the minute?
so you're
aren't I?
hit without throwing people around. So you're drunk.
You're just in the middle of everything, aren't you?
Gotta be, it's my natural.
So you could go round to here, and then you can firebolt them all.
Yeah, I just wanted to be able to do something to get more of them, but it's cool.
I mean, from here, if you wanted to do what you've got to be, I don't know what you have off the top of my head. So if you did something here, so if you had a thunder wave or a thunderclap or something, you're going to impact
That's
Reggie
him.
as well.
That's
Yeah.
why I was hoping he was going to be able to move out the way, but you can't. That's all right. So yeah, I'm just going to go again with a firebolt. Then that's all I can.
Alright.
That's all I can do. I think
alright,
really.
don't worry,
At the
I got
minute,
everything.
firebolt. Oh, hang on, one sec. Just let me.
I'm gonna have to stop, drop, and roll.
You can see with range.
I think it's an action.
Yeah, it is.
12
That's okay.
poison damage.
I suppose you-
Okay, so I'm going to actually poison spray
Nice.
on this dude at the front.
That one?
Right near. Yeah, everybody
Okay.
out the way. I'm going to get some poison.
That is
Duck.
a Constitution save.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Con is -1, so that is 9.
And it has to be 12.
Okay.
So you take a D12.
Ooh.
Which is a 9 plus my spell attack thing. Yeah?
Don't think
No,
so. Your damage should just be straight up on these.
Yeah, okay, so 9.
9
9.
Because we're small.
on 3. You moan now, but when you level up, you spellcasters
What?
get powerful.
Have I killed him?
I thought you meant it was me
You've
back.
not killed him.
Is he
You've
looking
not killed
rough?
him. Pardon?
Is he looking rough?
He's looking.
I'm
Yeah,
feeling
he's,
rough. Got 3 hit points left.
he's looking
Cool.
pretty
Yeah.
So-
down in the dumps.
Can I,
Feeling woozy, guys.
A
I
few
need
people-
help here.
Fifi.
so, you know my half in nimbleness?
Yes.
I can move through people. Does that
Yes.
mean I still get a check of opportunity? Because it says
Does
you
it
can
have
move
a-
through the space of any creature that is a size larger than you.
Are you classed as a medium-sized creature?
No, I'm classed as a small.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well then,
But do I still get an attack of opportunity?
in fact, let me just check for. So, if they were a medium-sized, then no, you wouldn't. But these are small as well, so they're the same size
Okay.
as you.
Okay, so I'm willing to take the attack of. I want to move up to you, so let
Yeah.
him attack me. So roll.
So you're a bard, right?
Yeah.
I thought you had. Lucky Blade.
I was just looking at features and traits.
Yeah, no.
There's nothing.
So I know rogues get an ability to just disengage, so that they don't.
Yeah,
they
I
don't
haven't
have
got
it.
that.
So
That's what I was
basically, you
looking
go
for.
up and then disengage. Yeah. Okay. So you're going to take the attack of opportunity
Yeah,
and move
without a
through.
doubt. Without a doubt.
So you've gone 5 through him, 10, 20.
Yeah.
What there? 25. Let's see if he hits. He rolls a 6 plus his melee weapon plus 4, so 10.
Miss.
Alright.
Can I be over this side?
Yeah, you can move yourself wherever if you can reach.
So I'm going to go up
yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
And then I am going to, because I can see him, I'm going to cast.
Can you see him? Who's cast light?
I have, but I still haven't had my turn yet, so I
Shit.
can't move it. What is he?
Okay, can I hold an action?
There's light around. I'm on fire.
Can
So,
I? Oh yeah,
Is
he is
it-
on
I'm
fire.
on fire. I'm
He is on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire.
it's a fair point.
Yes.
I am on
Okay.
fire.
Yeah, that's
So
a fair
can I
point.
can I
I've
cast?
illuminated the area. I think it's 10 feet in all directions at the moment, being the Human Torch.
Yeah, okay.
So can I cast?
I mean, I would have got you to do it at disadvantage, but yeah, just go straight up.
Cure wounds.
Hit him.
Do I roll on him?
For
Cure wounds.
cure wounds, whoever you want, you would roll it normally, but if you want me to roll it, 3.
3 plus 6.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you very much.
So can you use that only once until we have a rest again?
Nice. I can have a
Okay,
I can get his cantrip next time.
No, I can-
Caster.
Yes. Well, do we still want light if it wastes one of my turn, or are we
I'm
happy
still on
with
fire at the
Reggie's
moment, so.
fire?
Reggie's on fire.
You need to get this fucker out of the way. don't you?
Alright, fine, let's, can I just fire?
Hit him, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. I'm on
fireball.
fire anyway. It's not going to make a difference, is
Sorry,
it?
that was an intentional roll.
Go for it. Nice.
18. Plus 2,
18.
20?
Hits.
And it's
Nice.
Plus 4.
And
Plus 2.
plus 2.
Okay.
Plus 2, is that right?
Plus 5 is your spell
Plus
attack,
5.
by the way.
Oh, is that what I add to that? I thought. Okay, I'm really
Yeah,
confused.
so your attack. So when you roll your d20 to
So I
attack,
have 5.
plus 5.
Not
so 2
2, which
spells.
is my proficiency.
So you got
Yeah,
23.
your proficiency goes on to most things,
But not this.
but your spell attack will be your charisma plus your proficiency, which is why it's
Okay.
plus 5.
Well, it's 5. Okay, in that case, I've got 23.
Okay.
Which I assume hits. And then it's 1d10, which is the pointy one? No?
what are you casting?
Fireball.
Fireball.
Yeah. This one's
Well, it doesn't matter. I'm on fire already, so it's not going to make a difference. Just hit him.
9.
Nice.
That's quality.
On
Die.
this one.
Yes,
Yeah.
the weak one.
He's got a
Wicked.
Die. Oh my god, it's the second one.
Yeah.
Yes!
As you know him and everything kind of, his skin starts to blacken, you hear the sizzle of hair going, and he just crumbles down.
Nice.
It's my peas.
Yes, you can, sorry. Well, I can't. It's, I have to take it as an action,
Is it
so
out,
I
is
can't
it?
fact. No, it's on.
Yeah.
But, oh yeah, can I move as well?
Yeah.
Oh, crap, sorry. Yeah, can I move over next to... Forgot that. Got distracted by killing
20, 25,
people.
there?
Perfect, I'll do.
Yeah?
So
Yeah.
now
Sorry, now we're all
Cool.
lit up nicely.
Yeah.
Sorry. Now we can pick you
I'm
up.
gonna need to put a weight on your cape, I think, to keep you upright every time.
I have a
Oh,
standing
sorry.
for it.
Okay, so bum 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 bum. You
Was
killed
it
them.
drunk?
So, Reggie.
Yes. Okay, so I'm on fire. I'm going to stop, drop, and roll. I'm going
Okay.
to use my acrobatics to try and do a roll to get this
Okay,
fire out.
okay. Got
So
to get those extra points in there. I like it.
yeah.
He tried everything, did he, bless him?
So I get a 9. My dex bonus is my dex bonus is +1.
You get it over 10. If you get over
yes,
10,
I
then
get
you
over
put
10.
yourself
I
out.
get 12.
Boom. So yeah, so you drop down and you're like. Ah!
Exactly.
Okay.
Except I scream in Draconic that his mother is furry
Okay.
in the butthole.
So, as we were talking before, so I know you don't have. I know you're not holding 2 weapons.
Yeah.
But what I will say is, I will let you use your bonus action to make a second attack. You just won't be able to add on your strength to it. So it'll
Okay,
just
so
be
just
whatever
be a
you
1d6,
Yes.
for example,
Yes.
or a 1d8, depending. Right. So I haven't moved much with that. So I've just got back up in the spot. So I am going to go for the same guy, and I'll just say to him in Draconic while I'm standing there about to swing.
Yeah.
Put me on fire. I'm going to lop your head off. Which I roll for attack.
Oh, we should keep one alive.
What I get?
19.
So that's a 19.
That hits.
Okay, and I do 1d8 with my sword.
Yep.
And I do 4 points of damage. Obviously at his neck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you say you could put me on fire,
I'm gonna lop your
Swing.
head off. Bang.
and you lop his head off.
Nice.
Dum, dum. As it bubbles along, and you victoriously stand on his head as well as it lands there.
Can I swivel on point that I'm standing with the one that I know is now behind me? Because obviously I'm
Absolutely.
on fire.
Yeah.
Standing there, going. I got to put myself out. Roll down, and obviously I'm looking around me.
Yeah.
So I turn around now.
He
pivot
attacked
him,
you as
so-
well, so you know
Yeah.
he's there.
You're next.
Do we want to keep one alive or do we not care?
I don't
Do we
care.
need to? No, fuck it, right.
I don't care.
Alright. So it's his go. And he's attacking you. Reggie.
Yes.
And he rolls a 17 plus 4, 21.
Okay, so he's going to hit me then.
And you take 2 points of damage.
Alrighty. 2 points it is.
And then we need Zinzita back. However, we will hold her turn and we can say that she can do it when she comes back.
Yep.
Fifi?
Yeah, so I'm going to drop a pen. And then... So there's only one left.
Yeah, get him.
And has he been hit at all yet?
No. Not that you've noticed.
I'm going to hold my action. And I'm going to say... Hit him! Because... Okay, I can vicious vicious mockery. So I'll just go.
You can give somebody bardic inspiration as a bonus
But I-
action, can't you?
Yeah, but I can only do it 3 times per rest, and it doesn't seem any point because
Is anyone left?
yeah.
You can fire
We're coming to
bolts.
the end of this. I think we're coming to the end of the thing as well. So I'm like, so I'm just gonna hold my action. Oh no, I'm not. I'm gonna vicious mockery him, and I'm gonna say, what can I say? You like Donald Trump's daughter. What's her name? I don't know.
Melanie.
Any of them smushed together.
All
Okay.
teeth and.
So, what do you need?
So that's a
Constitution?
wisdom.
Wisdom.
13. And
He rolls a 1.
What do you want?
D4.
They've got the
Yeah,
default.
cool. And I rolled a 1 for damage, and he is now rolling at disadvantage. on attacks.
Disadvantage.
Just helps young Reggie if he goes in for another attack. He's rolling.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
Caster.
Disadvantage level.
Can I be really predictable with Firebolt again?
Go for it.
Nice one.
Oh,
5.
10.
10. So 5 plus 5, yeah?
Yeah.
That does not hit.
Damn. Oh, yep, doesn't matter.
You staying there, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay.
Stay back with me.
Reg?
Swinging. Gonna go out one way or another.
Yeah, kill it now. Just
Kill
kill
it,
it.
kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
We're behind you like I'm going.
Yeah.
Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill
Well, I
it.
got an 8.
Plus.
Plus 3 for my strength. So that's an 11. I just miss.
You just miss.
Mm-hmm.
This is going to be a quick one.
I know, I'm sorry.
I've killed one.
I
And
killed
I've
him.
been put on
Unfortunately,
fire.
he misses
Ooh.
He misses as well.
because he's at disadvantage.
Good.
So as Izita's
So
not
again.
back, we'll quickly go round again so we
Yeah,
can get
yeah,
this finished
yeah,
off for
yeah,
you guys, and then we'll be taking a short
I'm,
break.
in fact,
I think.
I'm
Do you want me
holding
to
the
do-
elves back.
Okay,
I'm holding the elves back, and I'm just going. Let the big man finish it. Let for his pride. Let the big man finish it.
Alright. I hope
So
my
I'm
chair
standing
goes.
there.
Oh,
I'll hold it.
Spit out a bit of blood. Smile at him with his toothy grin. And I swing again. I get 8 plus 3, so I get 11 again.
So you
That's
miss.
six.
And
That's
I'm
the 6.
6. I get 9, even worse.
Okay,
Ah.
Zinzita,
Damn it!
welcome back.
Hello. Sorry.
What would you like to do to
Right.
take out the final
one
kobold?
last.
Burn him!
Last one.
Burn him!
I
Burn
think
him! I'm
this is the
swinging.
last
I'm just
one
swinging
for
in
the
the
next
dark.
one.
So close.
As
Well-
Reggie was doing better in the dark than he
I know.
was in the light.
Like, yeah.
That's quite
Like,
good.
I can't see now properly.
I
Adjust
think-
my vision. I need more grog.
I need to it's probably safe to start doing my poison again because that's the one that does
But you're
the
gonna-
That's
most.
fine.
You're
Do
gonna have to
it.
get closer
I can
to
have
it.
I can have a short rest afterwards.
Yeah,
Save myself
10
quickly.
foot. Oh yeah.
I've got a range of
10
10
feet.
foot. Where am I?
No,
yeah, but I
you're-
can move.
you're-
can't
you
I?
can move.
I can move.
Move.
Yeah.
So just nice and close, so
Yeah.
I can't miss.
So you're kind of here?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
won't get anybody else. And
And
again,
not directly in front of me as well, just in case I need to.
Okay.
Firebolt.
I am going to try
Nobody gets it.
nice bit of poison at him. Hopefully
Alright.
that'll do him off.
Alright. What's poison?
Smells like roses.
Constitution for me?
Smells like bitter
Yes.
almonds.
Yeah.
No.
You rolled a 1.
Ah, okay, that's fine. So that's a D12 of damage. Poison.
So you roll your d12. Oh.
One.
Oh
One
God,
point.
he's just hanging in there.
Ah!
Die already!
Never let me roll with my left hand again.
Okay.
That doesn't work.
That's
Bad hand. Bad
Okay.
hand.
So, Zita's there, so she's taking her go
It's
with
going to be
Fifi.
silly. What?
Put the thing out of its misery, come on. doesn't have a disadvantage.
Right,
It's
okay,
next turn.
so-
It's ready to take one of you out.
Okay,
if
so
you,
I'm just gonna shoot my
I've still
crossbow.
got to go
I'm just gonna
as
shoot
well.
my crossbow there, and then it'll
Yes.
be like, bing, with my crossbow, if that's alright. And
Oh my god! What's
That's
that?
cool.
You were doing so well.
so that's 6.
That doesn't hit it as you fire your crossbow and it goes
Oh.
and bounces off one of the cave walls and ricochets and lands. Caster,
Okay.
Kill it,
Burn it.
kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
11.
16.
that hits.
Yes!
Finally! Okay, and 2 2 damage.
You should twice as
We don't just like carving
Right.
off little
Just
bits of
like
it, are we?
poking him a little bit. It's just-
I'm going to give this
Just-
guy one last attack, and if he can
Oh,
take
so-
Reggie down, which is what he's been trying to do,
That's
all
not going to
this
happen.
time.
That's
Is
not
he
going to
moving
happen.
yet?
He's
I've
got
got
disadvantage
points.
still, hasn't he? Oh no, he's got
He's already had one turn.
disadvantage
Is it any further for
Go
next
for
turn,
it.
yeah?
You're not going to get me
to
down.
the end of the turn.
Die.
Well, he won't because he rolled a 4.
Hey.
So I'm going to swing it.
So that's only an
Kill him,
8.
kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him, kill him. Yes!
19.
That
Oh,
hits.
That's
that's
2.
That's
Yes.
gonna do it.
That's right. 1d8 plus 3. 7 plus 3, 10 points of damage.
Yes!
Batter his head off. Right in the skull like that. Nyah. Down,
Please
cleaving
tell
his
me
head
you
in
actually
half
killed
that he
him, though.
peels away into 2 pieces.
And then as it falls down, do you line up and take a golf swing at the rest of it?
No, I just, as it drops him off, but I just sort of stamp on it going, like a 4-year-old child going, I told you, I told you, I told
Okay,
you, I
good.
told you.
Brilliant. Okay. But you take him down,
Hey.
and you are left in silence once more. And I think that is probably where we will take a quick 5-10 minute break. So we will see you guys after.
I love Christmas.
Me too. Christmas is the tits.
Let me in, let me in, let me in. I want it.
hang
What
on.
is it? What is
Wow,
it?
I got a Superman. Ooh.
He's got Superman. What have I got nothing?
Don't throw shit at me.
I can't open it. Grant, I can't open
I
this.
don't care. I got a Superman.
It's Spider-Man. Oh. Oh.
Whoa, what happened? Did you just drop it, you idiot? Why would you do
I
that?
got it. I got it. I nailed it. Right. What do you think? Is that like it?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You
Nice,
should
nice.
flip it over. There's a button on the back that burns out the retinas in kids' eyes. See, there it is.
Oh, it's good, isn't it? I like it. Thank you, Christmas.
All right. What are we doing next?
I don't know. What do you fancy next?
And that's where we cut.
Hello guys, welcome back to Tales from the Emporium. We are here with our adventurers in the dark caverns looking for KhunDrukar, having encountered a bunch of kobolds. You've taken 4 of them out. One very, very painfully long with Reggie
Swinging like
set
a
on
blind
fire.
bat.
Firebolts going everywhere, and yeah, so you guys, you are finally in this room and you can have a look about. So you see lots of broken crates lots of refuse, lots of bits of rubbish. There is a small table, basically by where Reggie is right now. It's got a few flasks and a few different bits on it, you know, a few like an old style Bunsen burner with a little flame coming up and some extra bits and pieces on there. Looks like there's a giant's toe on there, you know, all sorts of.
Can I raid these? Can I raid these kobolds
some of the
bodies?
corpses as well.
You're looking to get
crispy ones.
the raid the crispy kobolds bodies and the ones that you guys took out.
I want to have a look if there's any more of those potions that I don't know what they are, but if they manage to break up and burn me, I'm sure I can find a use for them.
I can check them.
Okay,
Search.
interesting. Okay, so yeah, so you can ransack the kobolds' bodies. That's not a problem. Feeling around. Did you know what? Actually, these guys don't have that much on them. You know,
Okay.
bit of mouldy cheese. Some really nice looking mushrooms for those of you that like mushrooms. You know, but otherwise, as for the flasks, there are a variety of different flasks on the table. None of them have any kind of writing on Draconic or Common or anything really.
Any colours?
Yeah, there's a variety of colours there. You've got some purple, some red, some green.
Got stuff in them.
Can we check
The
what
flasks
they are?
have got stuff in them. Yeah, absolutely.
Open them up and have a sniff. See what's in them.
Should we
Does
just
anybody
grab
have?
them?
Does anybody
Just
have?
grab
them. Out.
Just
Grab
grab them.
them and then
Yeah.
because
Say
we can look at.
Just checking. I thought you said
Did you say alchemy?
Dun, dun,
No, I
dun.
don't have that.
It's wishful thinking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's grab them.
Okay, so you
Yeah.
pick the flasks up, so you get 5 flasks of differing
Who's grabbing them?
things.
I've got space in my pack, but I'm always at the
So
front, so it's
you
smash
have
me.
what looks like
Check them in your pack. You're the stock customer.
at the back here. There is a whole bunch of broken crates, and again, kind of
Can I
bits
roll
of
an investing
nothingness. What are you looking for?
Anything that's good.
Yep, it's
Anything
not there.
shiny?
You don't need to investigate. I can
Nothing
tell you
there.
now. It's largely. These are crates that looks like they've had shipments of kind of grain or oats or something in that you don't know where the bags are. There's kind of leftover, but now they've just got mushrooms and moss and
Is that the same for those other boxes?
Basically, they pulled out all the more rare
yeah, pretty
shiny
much,
stuff.
pretty much. Down here there is a
Drag.
path that leads round and down to a different looking room. You obviously, so for you guys, if you want to go and investigate, as you get to the edge of that, it is a lot warmer down there. There's a rush of warm air and a very earthy smell that comes through. Down here, even those with dark vision, you can only see down a narrow corridor that seems to be winding down ever further. Down as in down, down as in straight along. So it looks like that goes on for quite a while and curves out of sight.
How far? If I light a torch,
Yes.
what roll do I have to use to throw it? I want to throw it a distance to see if I can sort of light up midway, that it gives me some light so I can see down there.
Okay.
Should I just throw the light down there?
Yeah, you could throw the light down there.
Can I just do that? So
Cast
if you got
light.
Torches.
Yeah.
Can I fix it just to like halfway down the tunnel?
It's fine.
What can we see? Anything? Just tunnel.
It's a tunnel.
Can I do the same for the other thing?
Down here?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you throw it down there and you hear the sounds, or you kind of, as I say, you get this earthy smell that comes through, and you're looking around, and this cavern looks different to the others. It looks like things are growing more readily down there. You don't quite know. Whereas all the others are smooth stone, this one's a bit more jagged and outcrops, and you know it looks a bit more man-made. Sorry, not man-made, naturally made as opposed to man-made. So
Do you want to go in and investigate? Do we head? Do you
Does
want
it feel like there's a draft coming?
from there,
Yeah.
I stick my
yeah,
finger in my mouth.
kind of.
So, here's what I suggest then.
Yeah.
You two, you take. I'm like I'm quietly saying this, but I'm assuming I've done a little look around. There's nobody else in the immediate area from this point. Sure?
Yeah.
I don't like it when you roll dice.
Me really look.
Okay, so what I'm going to suggest is you roll a thing. I'll help you with you get a potion down your neck.
Yeah, I need a potion, guys.
We'll put the things
What,
in.
healing?
Let's
Yeah.
just send
Do you
them
want to do a
to.
short rest then? Just
No.
Okay,
Let's just
sorry.
fly
Yeah, go.
A
because
short rest inside a cave full of
yeah,
goblins.
we
can smash
ain't
them.
gonna get
Okay,
get through it. I'm gonna say to you two, why don't you can see? Why don't you just have a little look?
Yeah, let's go for a little
Yeah.
recce.
Let's go carefully.
Yes, carefully
Roll
and
stealth
checking
checks.
for traps. Yes, stealthily, carefully.
Stealth roll.
I leave the light on in the room with you guys. So
Yeah,
you can
because
still
I
see
don't
what
like
you're
it
doing.
dark.
So where are you going? You going down
the
here?
Cabin, yeah.
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
going there.
Stealth roll.
Quickly and carefully.
Just have a little peek.
quickly
Don't go,
and
and I'm like, don't
Very
go too
good.
far. Your mama said, right? And as you leave, I sing you a little ditty, and I sing, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies, and I'm gonna give you, Zinzita, a bardic inspiration, which means that you get a 6 on ability checks, attack rolls, and save throws, which means if you roll perception, you get 6.
How long does it last for?
10 minutes.
Okay, wicked.
Cool. Right, let's go in. Do you want to go first then?
So off
And
you
do
go.
Perception
Yeah.
on the way.
You two.
So I need to roll, yeah. 14.
4.
That should get you.
Perception.
Perception.
Is that what I'm
Are
rolling?
you rolling stealth first? Yeah?
Self.
Oh, we're already down there. We may as well just do perception because there's
Oh,
only
okay.
a little bit of a thing left. Just all the way down.
So you only got to the entrance, right? You weren't going right into the middle of the
No.
cave.
Yeah, just so we
Just
can
to the
look
entrance.
into it.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
So we want to look in it. So this is perception, see if there's anything around.
Yeah.
Is that what I'm doing? Yeah.
And you can add a 6 to that, because that's
So
that
I
a
She's
bit-
already, she's already got
Okay, so
18.
before you use your bardic inspiration,
Yeah,
what
sure.
is it you're trying to look? Because you come into this cavern.
So we're looking to see if there's any more kobolds around. If we
Anything
can
shiny?
see anything else.
Anything alive.
Okay.
Anything alive.
So there are things alive in there.
What's alive?
Mushrooms.
Oh.
Lots and lots of mushrooms.
What's up with all the mushrooms?
Can we see like all the way through, or is it just like closed off?
Yeah, so it's not a massive cave, to be honest. It stretches out maybe 25-30 feet ahead, and like I say, it's got all these kind of shelves that seem to be jutting out here, there and everywhere, all around in front of you. If you step down on it, it's really spongy underfoot, and it feels like, you know, they've really packed it full of kind of leaves and cuttings of grass and branches and moss and anything there, any vegetation there to help with these mushrooms, and it gives this kind of eerie, soft presence to the room. The mushrooms themselves, some are purple, some are green. They give off a light glow as they kind of sit around in various forms.
Should we grab some?
I'd say, what can you see, what can you see, what can you see? I said message to
mushrooms.
you, because you've rolled a perception. So, they can answer that message, can't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Lots of mushrooms,
Yeah.
all different colours. They're kind of glowing a little bit. That's it, really.
What did they say? What did they say?
Mushrooms.
Lots
What
of-
about the
Throw
mushrooms?
in
Lots.
lots of different colours.
Should we
Take
grab
them,
some?
same
Yeah.
colours as the
No.
potions.
Well, I got
Leave
mage
'em.
hand. I can use my mage hand to grab a load and
If
put
you're
them
winning
into
the
it.
mage hand, then
Yeah. Can I just use mage hand to like grab some, maybe some of different colours, one of each colour or a couple
selection.
of each of them, and
If
put
those
them in a
spores,
bag,
if those spores,
in a
pop.
sealed bag.
just run.
Okay,
I'm going to say,
that's really good.
I've got nothing else.
Okay.
Yeah, you
Run
just
if the spores. If the spores run.
So,
Oh.
do you have nature?
Me.
Either of you?
No.
No?
I don't think any of us have. You might have nature, only being on the
Okay.
Oh, that's
No.
Just,
With animal handling.
you're both elves?
Yes.
half elf.
Half elf and an elf,
Hello.
okay.
Hi, elf.
So let's go this way. So because you are elven with your heritage, both of you, make me straight intelligence checks. So just your intelligence modifier.
So it's this one.
12, you got 12.
9
12
plus something
plus
plus. Oh no, it says
yeah, so that's 11. But you've rolled,
a 9.
and then you've got your plus. Yeah, how come it's plus 0 and then
Intelligence.
it's
Look at your intelligence.
Yeah, so she's got plus 0 up there,
So-
but then down here.
No, that's
Intelligence.
Okay.
There isn't one.
No. So straight roll.
Yeah, so intelligence is just your attribute of intelligence rather than a skill itself. So 11,
9.
9. Okay. There's a moment's pause before you start picking the mushrooms as you try and call on this elven knowledge that's been given to you as you've grown up through the glades and through the various parts that you've done with your elvish nature, and it just doesn't quite come to you. And you know what? These mushrooms look all right, so you pick.
With my mage hand.
You pick them with your mage hand. do
Mage
you?
hand,
Okay.
not real hands.
I'm not touching
mage
anything.
hand. She's not touching
Okay.
anything, and they're going straight in a bag or a
Okay.
pocket.
Fine. Very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I have like a selection of all the different colours?
Yes, absolutely. Go for it.
Alright.
Red and yellow.
And then we just...
So then you come back and you're like, yeah, we got mushrooms. Woo! Mushrooms! Yeah! It's at this point that you hear a heavy rumble back the way you came.
Back down this path.
Far deep back. You're not quite sure where, but
Oh,
So we're just marching
there's a
forward.
very heavy rumbling and part of the walls seem to shake.
We just need to get a shift on.
Let's
Let's go.
walk.
Let's just leg it.
Get in. Do you want to take front and I'll take back in case somebody's coming up from us behind?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it because we're now talking.
15 seconds.
speed
Let's go.
type.
Let's
Okay,
go.
we
Let's
go.
go.
So we're going bob
Can we
job
carefully-
job
Do we need to-
No.
we're
So
alright.
can we roll stealth checks?
Yeah.
And we're going to stealth all the way, and I'm going to go at the front.
Vivi, you can now
And
move the
perception
people
too.
around because
Yeah. So can
There
I
you go.
roll an investigation check as I'm going for traps?
Yes.
Okay.
So should I roll for stealth? Should we roll for stealth first?
Yeah. So what? Yeah.
Nice.
Never.
So what we do, so you guys are aware how this works as well. When I ask you as a group to roll for stealth, it's okay. Group rolls will say, so I'll have a DC in mind that I expect you to beat, but that means only half of you need to beat that DC
Okay.
as a group, and then as a group you pass. Right?
Okay.
And you add your dex.
So
Stealth is dex, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
10.
So
Okay.
who's got over 15? This is good. This is good. Who's got over 10?
14.
10.
10, 14. Who's got under 10? What did you guys get?
7.
Ah.
We're equally
Okay.
crap.
Very good. So that's the stealth rolls, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. So you guys are going down. You think you're pretty sure you're being quiet, but you're talking about these mushrooms, and did you see that kobold? It was like he went crispy.
See the other one?
So you guys are walking down. You're pretty sure you're being stealthy.
Can I roll an
What's
investigation check for any
Investigation for traps.
Straight away.
Are
And holes in
we're
the
going
wall.
right up to here
Holes in the wall.
as we're going round, or I'm going to say that. I'm going to say your roll is going to take you right up to the entrance of the next cabin. Yeah.
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 Holes in the wall as well.
Go for it.
Yeah. So can I with who's got the best investigation?
Not me.
You've got one of
So,
really
so
good
if you wanted to get
Yeah,
advantage,
my perception's
get
amazing.
advantage.
Cool.
There's more than one of you looking. That's fine.
17
Amazing.
and
That'll be
17.
17 then.
17 plus 0, so 17. Yeah.
Okay. So you're working your way down, feeling around these corridors. You don't feel much coming down. You get to this point, and you can feel another gap in the wall, like one you shuffled down earlier. You're pretty sure there's another tunnel there, another secondary tunnel that you could maybe go down instead. Looking down the rest of the way, you've now got a curve, quite a big curve within the rock face, and you can carry on down there as well.
Should we go down the secret tunnel?
Shall I go through the secret tunnel?
Yeah.
Put your light back on. Get the light back onto his flute.
Yeah. Are you going to be spotted?
You can
though,
cover
if I
it.
do?
You can cover
So
it up
is that-
like you
is
did
that-
last time.
Yeah, right. So you're going to come out behind that table.
So you're gonna come out.
Okay.
Well, I don't know why yet.
So you're going to come out the other side of a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
So I light up your whatever.
Yeah, flute again. End of my flute sled. I'm really discreet. I'm gonna come to there, and I'm going to start crawling through. Do I need to roll a stealth check again? Because I got quite good stealth. I got a +2 on stealth.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Go.
Yeah. No, no.
Yeah, keep going.
So 9,
Nine.
10, 11 on my stealth.
Ouchie.
It's not that much.
We need pass up tree desperately.
We really do, don't we?
An 11 on your stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're traversing down this this pathway, and you know that it can it splits off, so you can go off to your right as well as going straight ahead. Straight ahead of you, you know, is going to somewhere that you don't know before. Going right almost seems like it's going back the way you came, but you don't really know. These tunnels are quite windy and quite rocky. I assume you go straight forwards?
Yeah, and put my head out.
Okay.
Remember to cover up that light.
Yeah. Got it covered.
Okay. So, you peer in. This room is empty. Much like the first room, the first cavern that you went into, there's lots of kind of nesting pads, if you like. They're, you know, pallets. There's even an odd kind of broken, musty mattress, you know, in a couple of places. Lots of nesting bits, lots of bedding. There's a few broken crates around. This looks better kept than the first one that you came in. So almost like they've taken a little bit more pride in these in this area. But there's nobody there that you can see.
So I'll message back again, and I say to you, because you think you were leading the charge. Who's at the front? Reggie's at the front. Okay.
No.
No, that's...
Zinzita.
Zinzita's at the front.
Yeah.
So I'll say to you then, do you want to take the light, snuff the light out?
Yeah.
Take the light, start creeping round. There's nobody in the room.
Should
We're
we
fine.
just all pile through that little tunnel then?
I just come round.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I think piling through our tunnel's going
Alright.
to take time.
Alright, let's go. Can
Yeah.
we just like bomb it down the tunnel? But
Do they need to roll anything for stealth or anything?
I mean, you've been pretty stealthy before, so I would say, given in this corridor, you probably don't have to worry about it. So you pop out as well. I'm assuming, Fifi, or do you stay in? Hi guys.
yeah.
It's like I'm giving it like being born.
That's slightly grim.
Okay. My mind is burned forever.
So, you're all stood in this cabin, and you don't need to roll for this perception. You can all hear a low muttering. You guys think it's draconic, but you can't quite catch enough of it to quite hear it. It's coming from a corridor that's just kind of down the way from where you are. Those of you with the dark vision to look down there, you see what looks like a thick curtain or something that's blocking the view. It's definitely not the wall, it definitely looks different, and it's also moving with sort of a breeze, but there is something blocking your view into the next area.
Anything on the tables? Can we see?
Yeah.
Because you've got that light hidden.
I do. I have secret light.
So, is there anything on the tables and that we can see? Anything
In-
of value? Any
in-
swords? Any
in here?
weapons? Yes. No. Nothing. Just simple,
It's
good
very,
old-fashioned beds and
it's
tables.
very much a, it's very
Okay.
much a kind of, as I said, for
So-
this one, kind of a nesting common area that.
Right. So we've all seen this flutter of this curtain.
So those with the dark vision have seen it.
Yeah.
Do you guys have a torch now, or are you just using the light?
Just using the
Just
light.
using the light. Okay.
Come
So
on.
yeah, so you can move it around enough. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, so you guys so far the muttering's not changed. You know, the voices that you've heard haven't changed. That kind of you can't. Is it chanting that you're hearing?
Almost like.
Can I turn my light off?
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch the curtain, but like at the end of that corridor, but where I could see through, and then use my mage hand to like move the curtain like a tiny bit. What do you guys think? Is that a good idea?
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah.
You wanna
Move it tiny
investigate
bit just so I
what's
can
going
see
on?
what's going on behind it,
Just be as stealthy as you can.
but
Okay.
like only a little bit. And
So
do it from
okay. So yeah. Well, yeah. I assume so. I don't know how far your mage hand can go, but
Ugh.
I assume it's fine. In fact,
It doesn't say. Oh no, 30 foot.
so we can give you that point.
10,
So
15,
you're
20, 25, 30, that's actually.
you want to be kind of there.
Just wherever I can see into the room from the
Okay.
sneaky little bit.
So yeah, so if we can get you there, so you start to do this. You don't need to do anything to do the mage hand, but I need you to roll me a stealth. To see if you can stay out of the way.
16.
16 plus 2, 18.
Okay.
Stealthy.
While she's doing that, can I just roll a healing potion?
Can you just...
I got a healing potion, just a standard one.
Yeah,
What's that?
yeah. And I need the other one.
6 plus.
Healing potion.
Sorry
You've
to
got
ask you that now. I
You've
know
got
that's a really bad
No,
time.
you guys got one.
I got one. Oh crap. Oh, can you, I think you should have had the, because we had 4
Healing
originally.
potion
I think you
is
should have got that
2
one.
d4 plus 2.
No, we
Thank
There
you.
you go.
Remember?
It doesn't
Oh, no,
matter.
shit. we have
1d6.
Fine,
But
fine.
I've
Okay,
got one of them, so why don't you have 4?
so you move the curtain
Yeah.
just ever so slightly. And you can see straight down quite a wide corridor. There is a glow that you can't quite get. As I said before, your dark vision is all greys, you can't discern the colour. Down at the far end of the room, you see a kobold with a hat sitting on a broken throne. Each side of him is 2 other kobolds, knelt in subservience, and you can see, whilst you can't hear, you're pretty sure the muttering that you've heard is from the kobold on the throne.
Cool. So can I go back and tell? Can I hear anything? Can I hear what he's saying using my draconic? No.
Not from that distance.
Okay. Can I go back to these guys and say, guys, there's like 3 kobolds in there. One's got a fancy hat. Let's just go in and kill them all.
Ruthless. Yeah, sure.
We'll talk to them, maybe. We could talk to them.
Do we think it's worth talking to them? They're
No.
pretty mean. They just want to kill it.
At the end of the day, I want the money from these dudes. And these are the people
I
that
think they're
assassinate
giving us
this
12
village.
war money. But we'll keep the villagers safe.
So where are they living in back
Yeah, those there. We're in this room over here. And there's only 3 of them. But one's got a fancy hat.
So there's a fancy hat and there's 2 on each side.
Yeah, that's
They're
what I saw,
matching
right?
each other. So it means there's 5 of them and there's 4 of us.
How's
So
there
we
5
get
of them?
1 in the middle, 2 on each side.
Oh, I thought there was 3 of them in total.
3 in total, sorry, yeah, 1, yeah,
One each
2,
side,
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
So how
So
close
3 of
can we
us.
go?
Let's try and stealth in there as quietly as we can. You guys go first. I'll be last. That way, at least if I make
So you can also tell you that they are facing the direction of where the
They're facing
what
the
looks
So we
like
get
a
disadvantage.
curtain
Just run in.
is.
Can we ready our attacks and get a surprise round, do you think?
If he's on the trail. I mean, I could go in and try and talk to
So,
them. And then you
But
guys
they know
can
we
come
come
in.
in tonight.
I would,
Crossmates, I can run.
what I would say,
Yeah.
Get
I could go and
close.
steal his hat with them.
I could say you could do is, you could stealth down to where the curtain is,
Yeah.
and look to, if you roll well enough in your stealth, take a crossbow shot at them, or
Oh, I've got
you can
many
use.
magic.
You can use one of you use a mage hand to move the curtain ever so slightly, and the other to throw a firebolt, or it's your choice. What I will say is you have one opportunity before they
so
react,
we do the team after we do
and you have to whoever's
Yeah,
doing it
well,
get
if
your
you've
stealth
got one of
right.
them,
What's gonna
all
do
of
more
them,
damage?
that's
You've
fair.
got
So
15
thunderclap
seconds
would
to
be
decide this guy.
What's
Okay.
going to do more
15
damage?
seconds.
I'll move it with my mage hand, and then do you want a thunderclap? Because I'll hit all 3.
Yeah, but I can only do that within 5
Yeah,
foot,
but-
and we're not going to be with 5 foot of
I've
them.
only got 15 foot.
5-0, just 5
5 up.
Okay, 5 up. I move the curtain with my mage
Yeah, I'm
hand,
just going to have to
and
run.
then she's using
Yeah,
5 up.
initiative.
Okay.
To the king,
So,
Yeah, the middle guy.
middle
With the
king.
hat.
so you two are going to get prepared, yeah?
Yeah.
So you two both need to roll me stealth rolls. These are separate rolls now, by the way, guys.
I've got 17.
17 and
5.
5. Okay.
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 Well, no point in being quiet now.
Let's just kill them. It's fine to do 3 of them. It'll be fine.
Yeah, 3 of them. One's got a fancy hat.
Hat.
I haven't used any of my big spells
Fancy
yet.
hat.
It's got a fancy
Either
Okay.
you can have the
Steal
hat.
it. Okay.
Magic user.
Yeah, maybe. Oh, we should.
Here we go.
Mm.
So, you start to move the mage hand. The curtain goes, and you firebolt. Roll your attack.
20. 19.
Nice.
Plus
19
17,
hits.
19 plus 4.
19 plus 4.
It still hits.
23.
Did you take your healing potion?
No, because someone's giving me
That's
one.
what's confusing
I
me.
need that much. Fifi, have you got a spare healing potion?
Now you need to roll your attack. So the d4
Roll for
is...
2d4
Where is it? That one? No?
1,
No, not that one. Sorry.
4, that's 5,
plus 2.
6, 7.
And your stats.
I'll go back to 12.
6.
6.
6.
6
Awesome.
damage.
Pointy hat.
Fire damage.
Flames go up in the air in this burst as the fireball hits. As it dies down, you realise that you just burnt this chair to smithereens. And from over to the left hand side, as you guys are looking in, all you hear is, "This not yours! This ours! It's hers! Kill them!"
Who's her?
Run in now. Sprint
And
quickly.
with that, we will have initiative.
Yeah.
Right.
13.
13,
15.
3.
Damn it.
Fighter is slightly
Twenty.
lost.
Give.
What's that one?
I have no idea.
What's that funny?
What does the word spider mean?
20.
Oh!
20.
Yes!
Get it.
And,
There.
Oh, it's
It's
like
actually a
a
beholder.
dude.
He's definitely a kobold.
Oh,
I
sorry.
just like to
It's not
make them
Link.
different.
It's
It's
kobold.
not Link.
It's not Link, it's kobold.
Hey, Link! Watch out!
We're using hero quest pieces for anybody
I
to do.
thought I recognised them.
Vintage toy shop.
It's nice, I like it. Feels
It's a whole mix of stuff here, man. It's awesome. Okay, so, sorry. Sidetracked. Right.
Should have been a known barbarian. Fastball special. Throw me.
Chuck it around the room.
Chuck me and swinging an axe.
Just need the train to be in there.
Oh, I got the worst initiative out of all of us. So.
Again,
Yes.
it's like a trope.
I rolled something.
Yes.
Right.
Is it not?
So, 15 and above.
15.
15,
22. And I
22
rolled
with a
a
critical.
20.
Okay. Wicked. Is that your first crit?
Yes!
Woo!
15.
15 was it, caster, sorry? Yeah. Okay. Over 10?
14.
I'm just gonna sit here silently.
Reggie?
I
Reggie?
got 3. And that's plus 1 makes 4. That's about as good as it gets.
Okay, very good. Very good. Okay,
Brilliant.
so, top of the round is Zinzita.
Yes.
As you realise that your firebolt has not hit its mark, or has hit where you aimed it for, but did not hit what you wanted. So, you are up.
So, I can...
Yeah, they're all a little
Right,
group.
okay, so I'm
guys gonna
gonna
move
do
You might have to go closer.
Thunder Wave, so I need to move within... So I need to be 15 foot away from them, but at least within 15 foot of these guys. Is that possible?
You can.
So, yeah, so I need to get 15...
what is it you're aiming to cast?
Thunder Wave.
Okay, let's have a look.
So I just need to move, so I'm 15 metres away from 15 foot away from these guys. But I'll be within 15 foot of them.
You can do that. I mean, that would put you within quite close range to them to be attacked.
But how much movement do I get? Can I like
You
run,
get
do it,
30.
and then run back again?
Your movement's at the top.
Can't I?
You get 30 feet
Yeah.
in total.
So I can run 15 foot forward, throw it, and run 15 foot back again?
Yes.
I would allow that. Thunder
Okay.
Wave, you say?
Thunder Wave, yes. So anybody within 15 foot has to roll over 12, Constitution 12.
One.
So, to get...
I'll let you do that because I can't even work that out.
So to
That's
get...
the end drawbar.
So to get him at the back,
Yeah.
you're going to have to be next to these because he's 2 squares away.
Just
two
yeah,
front
it doesn't,
ones.
just the 2 front ones.
Okay.
I just want to be far enough so I don't hurt these. So
Yeah.
15 foot. So get the first 2 and then run back
Okay.
again.
So you can go there. Yeah. So we would say you were mage handing that back as well, right? So
I
we
was.
can move you there.
Yeah.
There we go. Now it works out like we said it was going to. Okay. Thunderwave. So what do you need? You need Constitution saving throws.
Yes.
Yes. 5
No.
and a 4.
No. No. So you're gonna take D.
2d8.
Oh, 2d8.
2d8.
I'm gonna roll this twice, once for each of them.
Yeah, 1 for each.
5 and
Okay.
6.
Is it one
So
for each
five-
or is it the same?
Sorry?
Is it one for? Is it?
No, they both take the same damage. If you
Okay.
think it's a
Oh.
wave coming out from us, so they both take the same, yeah?
11.
11.
Solid.
Nice.
Does she get attack DC on a spell thing on her?
No, I don't think I do on this one. I think it's just.
Damage. Spellcasters don't get their an extra damage modifier.
But 11's okay.
These spells are strong enough
Solid.
anyway.
2 people. Nice.
Nice one.
Right. Sorry, what was your damage in total?
11.
11. Wicked.
And then I'm going to run back again. So I'm not like.
And they're pushed back 10 feet.
Yes.
Okay. So 5, 10, and 5. So he goes into the thing.
Oh, maybe
so
I won't.
kind
Takes damage from knocking into it as
Probably don't
well.
want to run all the way
Yeah.
back to like.
Nah, I don't go all the way.
No,
just
he's
I
knocked
don't
him back
wanna
and he's hit the damaged.
Hide in that corner.
Yeah, maybe I'll just go to the corner just so I've got my back protected.
Alright, wicked. So, the one that you thunderwave, so how do you do it? You clap your hands together? Yeah?
Yeah. Just up.
Yeah. So this loud, and for you guys, because this thunderwave travels 300 feet in sound.
Yeah.
So you guys are like, as you're in a cavern, this echo booms throughout the caverns. The 2 at the front get blown back by the shockwaves of this thing. One hits the throne, knocks it flying, doesn't get up, doesn't move. The second one, looking dazed, kind of stands up, he's staggering around, holding his sword there ready. Okay. That's
Do you want to move back to the wall?
I think I just want to move, just kind of into the corner. Just
Yeah?
yeah, cool.
Just so I'm out the way.
Caster.
No.
Can I move next to Zinzita as well? And can I cast Magic Missile on all of them?
Yes.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. You don't have to roll to hit either.
Nice one.
Traditional.
Good spell.
Yes.
Very traditional. Very fun.
Solid.
Very solid.
Does it gives you 3, right?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, I think so. Because I'm level 1, so I get 3 and then it goes up. 24 plus 1, thank you.
so just have a look for me. So because you don't have to roll to hit, magic missile is an auto hit spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just damage. So you're aiming 1 missile at each person. I'm assuming because you won't get 3
Yeah.
on each. It's just 3.
Yeah, 1 for each of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so do you want to tell me, so before you roll the dice,
Yeah.
tell me which one you're going to take that damage off, and we'll do it that way.
Okay, so I have to tell you which one I'm aiming for before I
Yes.
get it. Got you. Okay, that's fine. So the guy closest to us?
So he's dead actually.
Oh, I didn't know he was dead.
Yeah, he didn't get back up.
Oh, in that case, I want
So
to
you've
hit
got 2 on 1.
2 on 1 on this guy close to me who's already been hit, and then
Right.
2 on the guy who hasn't
Okay,
been
wicked.
hit. Yeah.
So who's this first one? So your first roll is for
1 plus 1, so he's only got 2. Another 2.
This
damage.
one?
Yeah.
okay.
And then the other guy. 2, so 3.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then
3 and 3.
4. And the other dude.
So 3 and a 4.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Is that right?
You rolled 2 damage for this one, right? So did
Yes.
you roll a 3 and a 4?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think that's what.
Yes.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's
yeah.
okay. Okay, cool.
It's like a 6.
So yeah, so you bring this up. Yeah, so you kind of, as you hold your hand out in front of you, these 3 kind of dots pop up, and you send them flying off, and as they weave their way through. The first one, like a knockout punch from a boxer, boom! He sends him flying back. Slow motion, a little bit of dribble, you know, rolling off, and yeah, down, out for the count. The second two, kind of sends him staggering backwards, and now he snarls at you. That is
The one in
Caster's
the
go.
No, that's the one.
That's the one in there.
Yeah. Then we have. So let me get rid of them first. That's them. That's them. That's them.
Come on, boys.
What's your dexterity, Felix?
Dexterity is. I can't see my dex. +2.
Okay. Unlucky.
You know what's going to happen?
I think it's just 14.
That's 14. My dexterity is 15 +2.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's the plus and then the modifier there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's fine. That's fine. Okay. So let's bring him up. So because he's gonna go with a fight.
It's gonna go with
It's
a
gonna do
fight.
something fancy.
It's gonna go with a fight.
Something's going to pop up behind us.
I got that covered. I need to.
I'm
make-
there. I'm with you. Don't
Well,
worry,
no,
chop
I
his
need
head
to.
off.
I need to make sure that you can get in there, which is the next thing I'll look at now.
Okay.
Shut down the tunnel.
It's,
What's there?
Oh, well, we told you what that was before.
You still got light, don't you, and your staff or whatever. haven't you?
Yeah, I do. Just that's what
Okay.
power.
So
No. What's going on?
he rolled a 16. So he stands up and he looks at you two that have caused the damage. And he goes, and he flings 2 firebolts at either direction.
There you go.
So the first one, Castro. Oh, actually, I think they're both going to hit. So he rolled a 16 on one and a 17 on the other, without any of his modifiers. Yeah.
Damn. Well, that hits me, either one.
yeah, me too.
Okay. So you take. Castor takes 4 points of damage. Zinzita takes 5 points of damage.
What?
And he slowly moves himself against a wall. There. Just so you guys are aware now, these circles here, now you've moved into the room, are green glowing orbs that are held up on pedestals. They seem to have liquid in them that's floating, but they're giving off kind of a faint, eerie green glow. So, that's him done. So, next is Felix.
Can I, if I've got 25 foot, can I get in?
Yes.
Cool, so I'm just going to get into you and attack in you.
Yep.
Boom, bing. Charisma 13.
Him to make a charisma check, yeah?
Yeah, 13.
He passes with a 22.
Ah!
Flying colours.
Aim for him with your bolt, man.
Yeah, but Bane's amazing. Bane gives him disadvantage on everything.
No, but we don't have a choice now.
It's fine, there's only one of them. We can take him.
Yeah, that's famous last words.
Ah,
You
there.
never say that.
I mean, that one kobold to
I
I
take
can
us.
sense some death rolls coming.
Yeah.
Done?
Done?
There's nothing else I can do.
Okay.
I can't do anything bonus action anymore.
And bonus action, if there's anybody you want to give bardic inspiration
Can
to,
I as-
now is the time.
Well, okay, I'm going to do it then. I'm going to give Reggie bardic inspiration, and I'm going to be like, everybody was dungeon fighting. Do-do-do-do-do-do. That guy was fast as lightning.
We hope.
The sorcerers, shitting frightening. And then what, you've got a D6 is it, or whatever you got?
Alrighty. Nice.
Right.
Mr. number 3.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to move in.
Okay.
Just in front of Castor and Zinzita. So
Okay.
that I'm sort of covering them. That should be within
So
my
kind of
range.
here?
Yeah, it should
Yeah,
be within
5,
feet.
10, 15, 20, 20. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bang.
Alright, so now I can't obviously use my sword, so I am going to use one of my hand axes that I have, which have a range of 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, that should be in range. 20 feet.
5, 10, 15. Yep.
Alright, so I'm going to use a hand axe. It's a 1d6 plus 3, range of 20. DC hit DC is plus 5.
Okay.
So, I get a 7, and 7 and 5 is 13.
Plus you got a bardic inspiration.
Plus I got bardic inspiration by
So
adding.
you can roll that d6.
So I get a 6 as well. So 7 and 6 is 13 plus 3 is 16.
16 hits.
Nice.
Right,
Got
and
10
that
minutes.
does 1d6 plus 3 damage. So I do 7 damage.
Okay.
And I have no hand axe left, obviously, because I've thrown it.
Yep.
Alright.
Yep, that's fine.
It's fine.
You can get it back
Good
later.
plan.
As it goes,
Yeah. So it hits him in the arm.
and it throws it on and spits on the floor. And yeah, he's not
I just
looking too
raise my
happy.
shield up. And I just curse him in Draconic. Just spit a curse to him, not anything that's magical, just an insult. Your mother has a yellow underbelly. And smile gleefully at him.
Okay, very good. Zinzita, you're back up, back to the top.
So I will. I don't want to get too close because it's means.
It's fine, I've got you covered, I'm in front of you.
Yeah.
So I act like a human shield. That's what I'm there for. I'm
Cool.
fully helped.
I'm still going to use a spell. I'm going to poison spray him. I'm going to poison, but I
No.
need to get a
You're
little
not,
bit
I'm not in front of
close.
you.
So I need to get within 10 foot of him, which I think I
Okay.
can do.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's got 20, it's 25 feet from him.
Yeah, so I could just go
You'll-
10
you'll-
foot with him and poison spray him.
Okay. Fifi, can you move just so that around there? There you go.
Poison spray him.
What's that? A Constitution save?
Yes.
He rolls a 4 plus 2, so 6.
Perfect. So he's going to get a D12. Ah, 2.
2 points of damage.
Again.
That's fine.
And then I probably just want to back up a little bit to the rest of the group again.
Okay. So you back up. It doesn't do anything else to him, poison spray?
No.
No
Okay.
effects.
It should be lingering, though, shouldn't it? No,
No,
not have lingering.
that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Right. Done. Zinzita. Second round. Caster.
Can I scooch up a little bit closer so that I'm in within 15 foot of him? Actually, no. Can I try
Yeah.
something different? Can I use my mage hand to throw one of those green glowy balls at him?
Oh, interesting. That's an idea. Nice one.
Yeah,
Right.
absolutely. Okay. So make an attack roll. Put your put your spell attack DC with it.
Sure.
Let's roll with that.
7 plus 5. Somebody maths. 13. Thank you.
Okay. So you throw this orb. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit him, but it smashes just behind him, and in the chaos you hear it as it starts to sizzle down the back end of the cavern's wall.
Cool.
Can we see whether or not this is eaten into the wall?
Not yet, but it's sizzling away.
Can I then
Okay.
go back a bit so I'm covered again, please?
So you're all hiding behind.
Yeah.
Mr. Meat Shield.
Meat Shield.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. Very good.
Lovely.
No pressure.
Nope, not at all.
Okay. Then it is him. So.
So which orb have you used? The one closest to us?
Yeah. Actually, no. I won't use one closer. I'll use the one furthest away from us because
Okay.
I can,
There's
I've
one
got-
right
I would
next to it.
rather use
Yeah, but then
the
someone
one
has to do
next door.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Yeah.
I'll get one. I'll use the further away one, so that you guys.
I can't pick it up. I don't have
Oh.
mage hand and stuff.
Whatever.
Okay.
You might be able to pick it up. I don't know if it's a fire or anything.
Yeah, I've been on fire enough. Thank you.
Okay,
So-
project.
All of this happens, and while you're all stood there now, looming large over this small, although be it proud, kobold at 3 foot high, chest puffed out, hat, slight jaunty angle, little cloak on.
Oh no.
He stands there. Please don't hurt me no more. I'm sorry. I don't do it. I won't do it. Please. It's not my fault. You can take my hat. Please don't. And that's his go.
Okay. Cool. Oh. Let me say it's okay.
Felix, you're up.
Let me take his hat.
I
I'm
don't
a
trust
meanie
it.
now.
He's a kobold.
I'm
They're
a
a
meanie,
kobold.
aren't I? I'm a
he's
meanie.
got a
Kill him.
little
Just
hat.
kill him.
Can
Can we
I?
take his
Yeah,
hat?
I'm
Get
gonna kill him.
information out of him
Fuck
first.
him. Because I can send him to sleep, can't I? So can I cast sleep?
You can
Wait,
cast
wait,
sleep.
Do you want to ask him anything first?
What I'm thinking is,
Yeah.
make him go to sleep.
Yeah.
Tie him up, get him all ready.
Cool, yeah.
One attack roll, slap her on the face from big man. You can question him to your heart's content.
We shouldn't be able to.
Because whatever's
shouldn't be
coming
a hit
behind
roll.
us,
Oh,
I
shit,
should
yeah,
just
I
be
forgot.
whatever's
direct.
come behind us,
should
somebody
be-
should be rolling for that next.
That's a really good idea.
Right,
Should be a
so
direct hit if he's tied up.
sleep then, please, dude. And that's how many eights? 5 d8.
Which one's
Yeah,
that?
so
1,
That's 8 here. 2.
2,
I've only got 2.
What's that?
3.
so to explain sleep, so what you're doing is you're rolling them.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
going
The
against
red
his
one closest to
HP.
the
So the
right.
idea is to get him down to 0, and that will make him go to sleep.
Is that it?
Oh, okay.
No, that's a
No,
10.
can't find it. You might have to just roll them again.
Well, yeah.
What do you want? What do you want?
It's alright. You're up.
So 6,
9,
9 plus 17, that is.
17.
Plus 2 then. 17, 23,
23, 31. 8 and 6 is 14, 32, you're correct.
32.
Nice.
32?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it.
So-
I know.
So he's down on his knees, holding his hat out in front of him, pleading with you not to kill him.
It's bad.
And Fifi walks forward.
Flute out.
Flute
You
out.
know it. I'm
Plays
blowing this
soft-
fucker up.
Soft lullaby that flows out and weaves its way gently towards the kobold. And slowly the kobold's eyes, as he tries to rally himself against, and flops on the floor, snoring.
It's quite cute now, isn't he?
You're about to get slapped around. We'll find out again.
How long will he stay asleep? Because I've gone even better.
It's a good question.
Ooh, I do.
What does your sleep spell say? Because I don't remember things like that.
This dear.
Duration's 1 minute. Fuck.
Time up.
Time up. Time up.
Time up.
Time up.
Really
Now.
Run,
You're
run.
going to have to do the split strength. Wait, you wouldn't need to stir on
I can
strength.
grapple him. I can grapple him.
Time up.
Just tie him up.
Just tie him up, fine. I've got rope in my inventory.
Because if we need to, I want to be throwing his fucker
Okay.
over our shoulder and taking him with us back to find out what's going on. Because now
Yeah.
might not be a good time
Yeah.
if his shit coming.
Unless he knows what
Yeah.
is coming, which would be helpful.
Time up,
But
time up,
otherwise,
time
we
up.
just
Quick.
But I have to
Yeah,
gag
time
him
up,
as well.
time
I'll
up.
tie-
Hold on,
I'll tie him up.
hold on.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So, each creature affected by the spell falls unconscious until the spell ends, the sleeper takes damage, or someone uses an action to shake or slap them. Subtract equal or less than this. Undead, creatures are immune. Okay. And the duration is 1 minute. Unlucky. Okay. Yeah, you're right. I'd read that as how you were saying. So yeah, so a minute. Bearing in mind all these actions that you've taken are 6 seconds long.
Yeah, so that gives us 10.
So we'll briefly take you out of initiative, so you can do what you're going to do. So,
Briefly.
I've got rope.
Again.
Tie him up.
so you've got a rope.
Tie him up.
Time up. Every adventurer's pack has rope, so you've got plenty of
Yeah.
rope.
Time up, time up, time up.
60 foot of hemp rope. It's good.
And I use a little bit as a ball gag as well. Because if we're going to be...
Hang on a minute. I would time up, slap him,
I'm
bring him
gonna
round.
slap him anyway.
Yeah.
What's a ball gag, then?
It's basically like a thing that's got like a ball there.
Could
We're
have just
ready
said
to-
gag.
Yeah,
Just
just to
said
keep them
gag.
from biting down
Just
on
said
the
Gag.
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 Kinky. Red kinky.
Don't tell anyone.
He likes to be put on fire. You know, he's got all these sorts of things that he likes doing. Okay, so you tie up the kobold.
Yeah.
And you give him a slap. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got to roll. Well, it's 4 damage if I hit him unarmed. Do you count that as damage, or must I just sort of flick his nose so I don't do anything?
Yeah.
Damage?
So what you can do, as long as you say before you attack that you're doing non-lethal damage,
All right.
the most you do then you see is you knock him out if you got him to 0. Bearing in mind he's already asleep, I'm not sure you can knock someone out in their sleep.
All right. Well, instead of slapping, I'm going to do non-lethal damage.
Answers on a
shake him up and
postcard if you
scream
can.
at him. I'm just going to pick him up, shake him,
Internet.
and scream at him. Are you awake in Draconic? And bang him down, basically. Sit on his haunches.
Okay, yeah.
Not 2 means, want to persuade him to.
Oh, well,
So-
that's the point.
And if I can't persuade him, then
Just before all this
Yeah.
happens, while you were tying him up, no, we're just going to, just so I'm clear about what's going on. Next time, by the way, I won't ask you this, so you need to be clear, you know, as you
Yeah.
get through. So he was holding out a hat. He was also wearing a kind of cloak, along with his normal clothes there. And he had his dagger on him. So, is there anything you're taking off him?
we take everything off him.
Well,
Strip
yeah,
him.
except he's not naked. I don't want to see no hobgoblin.
Okay, we'll leave his pants on.
Kobold.
Kobold pants.
Kobold, my apologies.
That's it.
The way he was
Wretches,
talking
that's
common,
it.
I thought he might have been a hobgoblin.
Ah, no, he's definitely a kobold.
But can I use the mage hand to do it, just in case? I really like
Okay.
mage hand.
Yeah, you really don't trust
It's so useful.
Touchy-feely from a distance.
So he's taking his hat, his dagger,
I
his
feel
cloak.
you're taking
Yeah,
a
everything.
darker
We're gonna
turn
take
into
away
the
the
group
stripper.
tonight.
It's getting weird.
Right now.
Depth.
Okay, so yes, so you take these things off him. Do bear it in mind in the future, because as I say, if you don't do it, I would just assume you tied him up and you just dealt with him as is.
So we would have had a
Okay.
dagger
You
sword.
still, yeah, but
Also,
doesn't-
in that
you would've
minute
knocked
then,
him out.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
He's tying it. She's taking the stuff with the mage, and I would have run back to you.
Yeah.
And just had a quick listen, just to check there was
Okay.
nothing else.
Make a quick perception check.
Just really quickly, just to make sure.
Oh.
One.
Can you assist? Can anybody assist?
I don't know.
Okay.
I can't.
So you get there, you turn around, and you're like, guys, I really don't think I'm
wouldn't be
hearing
able to see
anything.
anything.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing. No, I don't. I think we're fine. You know.
So, do you want me to
Do you
go
wanna
do
go
one?
do it?
Because I
Yeah.
can see,
'Cause you
maybe
can see-
hear a little bit.
It's with the DM's gracious enough to restore.
Oh, yeah, because it's not my go, is it? Okay.
Well, it's not.
It's
about
fine,
goals.
Harry,
We got
you
a
know.
minute to do it, so you could. I could be like, I can't see anything.
Help,
I'm blind.
Martin, go.
Help. That's why I've rolled a 1 because I couldn't see anything.
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
What do I
But you need
need?
light.
She can see
Well,
the
I can
dark.
see in the
shouldn't
dark.
Oh, well, yeah, I'm going to be like, yeah, go on.
So am I rolling
Just roll a
20?
20.
you? And then add the
So that's 10 and 4. 14.
Okay. Yeah, you hear out. You take a look. All's pretty quiet. There's some scurrying in the walls, and you hear the
Just rats.
They're coming.
movement. The again. However, nobody has attacked you
So we just need to get him and get out of there.
yet.
Yeah, it's just
No,
resources.
no one's going to attack us as long as we have their leader.
I don't even think
So you wake him up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He sits, wide-eyed, tries to wrestle momentarily, and then slumps and looks deflated.
Well, I'll pick up my hand axe next to me, put it back onto my side, so I know I've got it.
Yep.
So I haven't lost it. And I'll turn around to run, and I sort of pull you aside quickly, and I say, well, then try and intimidate this.
I don't think you need to, dude.
I think he's fine. Let's just ask him.
Just ask him.
I just
Yeah, I've got
ask
loads
him.
of persuasion.
Yeah, who's the most charismatic? Yeah,
Me.
yeah, go
Or
on.
is it you?
Go on.
What's yours? Mine's +5.
Charisma,
Yeah.
Charisma +3.
16 plus 3.
Yeah, but my persuasion is +5.
Persuasion, yeah, nice one.
My charisma is 17.
Plus 5.
What are you going to do with me?
Okay. Do you want to do it?
You go ahead, you do it.
Tell us what else is in these caves and then what hurt you.
It's nothing. It's just, it was us. We were here for her.
Lies.
Who's her?
Her. The mother, the night scale.
Who's Nightscale?
Big and now you notice that
It's dragon.
he has leathery black wings that have been tied against his. And you can see him wrestling and trying to move.
Is Nightwing a dragon?
Night Scale,
Sorry.
he
No.
says with almost kind of an angry bite to it.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yes, she's a dragon.
Where is she?
Who am I to know where dragons are?
You know where she is. Tell us, and we won't hurt you. But otherwise, we're gonna.
She is a
this
dragon.
guy's gonna hurt you.
I am tied up. Why would I tell? Why?
Do you steal stuff for her? And if you do, where do you take it? Where do you leave stuff for her? Or him?
We kill for her. We don't take. We take for food.
Where does she?
We don't want your belongings.
Where have you seen her before?
In the sky, bringing down pain and death.
They just can't, mate.
God, we're done. Just worship it. We heard more of you in the walls. How many of you are there left?
How many did you kill?
How many did we
One,
kill?
two, three, four.
7.
7. Yeah, no, it was 4, 5, 6 because we haven't
Oh,
killed
yeah.
the 6.
And with you it makes
Who
7.
have we missed?
There are 30 of us in total.
How many are in this cavern system?
There are 30 of us in total.
Okay, fine. Just in case there was someone else.
Many of them are our people and children.
Oh, let's just
Okay,
leave then.
so-
I don't want to kill all the those kids.
We have
If you promise that you won't hurt me any further, I'll leave here and I'll leave this land with my people and I'll make contact with Nightscale.
How do we know?
What's going to make contact? Sorry, I'm
No, do, because you know what you're asking.
Hold on. Is anyone... Can you write? Can you
Yes.
draw sounds? Yes?
Yes.
How are you going to let us know
Let you know what?
that you have
Where the dragon is.
contacted Nightscale?
Why do you need to know? I am leaving this place. I am doing as you've asked. You came in to get us to go. I am going.
Can you ask him about the drawings on the wall?
Can you tell me about the paintings that we saw in the first room when we got here? Paintings on the walls.
Yes.
Hang on a minute. What do we want to say to this
I
dragon?
don't know. I want to talk to the dragon, but.
But what do you want to
Dragon.
say to the dragon?
Nightscale will
Wish
get
and
you
order.
alive. You'll be peasant food at her feet.
We wish an
What
audience.
colour's the...
We're not
Right,
audience
ask him what
control.
colour the dragon is.
Is the dragon black?
Black as the darkest night.
Okay.
See, we don't want to
Nice.
talk about the black
No.
dragon.
They bad. Okay, alright. Should we just. Do we want to let him go? Do we
What
wanna
about these
keep
pictures?
doing with us?
Me,
The
The
pictures?
pictures
Yeah.
are murals of our great victories over your kind.
What's the one about you and the dragon?
It was the time when I first met Nightscale.
Where did you meet her?
Out on a hill,
Which hill?
matters not. Somewhere near here, I don't know.
What was around it?
Something like a jagged point.
Trees.
What shape was the hill?
we could be your old dad.
I know, I
You
was
Did
don't
you,
want to
what
tell
shape
him.
was the
I
hill?
know, in case it looked like a dragon tooth. I had a plan.
Oh, it was
so
not
we-
here. You're asking if it was here.
Yeah, it was
near
here.
Blasingdell and the Stormtooth. No, it was not.
It's far away. Damn it. Okay.
We have come here because this was a nice place for us to raid and to grow. It's a nice temperature for
I do
We
the
should
deal.
just let him go.
I do the deal. I'd let him go, and we need to get out there.
Can I take the glowy orbs with us?
What are they?
I don't know.
What
but
are they?
They're the things that we threw and then they exploded.
Yes. Okay. So what I would say is, you're saying you're going to let him go.
Yes.
No, I don't think we should. I think we
Yeah?
should be kidding him. He's going to get all his
Uh,
offensive comments.
No,
They're gonna
there's
go
30 of them
away.
in there,
Hang on a
plus the
minute.
kids.
Hang on a minute.
There's 30
Now,
of
what
them.
about this then? We got a big go with us. Well, why don't we say, look, love her away there. We're taking you with us. We're taking back to the town.
Yeah.
It depends what
It's
you want to
proof.
get out of it.
No, but this is proof. This is proof.
Yeah, I guess we need proof. Unless we just take some of the heads that we chopped off.
I
Yeah, but
think
that
the
only took
ears.
Years, yeah, much
You just
more
cut the
efficient.
ears
Good
off.
call.
I think we cut off the ears and
And
then
take his cape and then
And
keep
take
his
off
You're
cape.
cutting
his
off his
ears.
ears.
Yes.
not his ears.
Why not?
The dead people's ears. On the way back round, really quickly as we exit. We haven't got to
Just
that point.
again, I won't warn you about this in the future, but you're talking to a spellcaster.
Oh, we should have got it. Oh, shit.
You can't. You
So-
can't.
just need to kill him.
I'm going to cut out his tongue.
Oh.
You don't know how he casts spells.
Yeah, we could be too late.
Okay.
He could be
However-
faster now.
No, but we promised to let him go.
Depending on what you do and the way you react, it's just something to think about in the future. So, you said you're going to let him go.
Yeah.
Are you going back on that, or are you actually going to let him go?
Do you want to
No.
go?
No, you said you were going to let him go. I didn't ever saw it. No one saw it.
I don't mind. I just don't want to go and kill all the kids because that's weird. But I don't mind.
3.
Can murder her.
Alright,
I
So,
can ask one
yes.
last question.
Yeah.
What do you want to get from this encounter?
Me.
Do you want to meet the dragon?
Yeah.
But why do you think by killing this kobold, by not killing that kobold, the kobold going to talk to him, then come and find him?
You won't.
Right.
I just don't
Kill
want to
him.
kill him.
As they say, I say, I nod to him and I go, boom, fuck it.
Alright.
you going to kill him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't tell him that. He hasn't heard what we just said. We said it very quietly. In the corner.
Smart.
He
That's
doesn't
why I
know
said
that
he
yet.
nodded. Oh no.
Okay, sure.
So,
We will retcon
Actually,
that
can he
slightly
speak
back. So
common?
he's tied up at the moment. He is speaking common to you.
Oh, damn.
You
'Cause
were
I
all
thought we
able
were
to
talking
understand
in
him.
Draconic.
You were, but he spoke to you first in common.
Kobolds.
yeah.
Well then,
Alright,
you
well,
didn't hear that because that's quiet.
So, what I will say, he's tied up, and I don't particularly like, unless they're a true big bad evil guy, that when somebody's not in a position to defend themselves, that you still have to roll to hit and do damage and stuff. So if you want to KhunDrukar him, I will allow that. Do you have a particular way that you would like to kill him?
I'm thinking to the temple, so it splits his thought processes in two.
Okay.
Not down, not out, just at the edge of my sword, straight in, so that if anything else, he can't mutter anything, because that'll stop all processes working. In a sense.
Okay. Yeah, so you have your little discussion,
And the rest
and
of the-
you turn around and walk back,
The rest of
and
them
as you
are gonna
walk
leave,
back,
though,
you pull your sword out,
aren't
just as he starts to mutter some words,
they? Unless they come back and get
and his
them,
head rolls
yeah.
back, and you are left in silence for the moment.
Search his body. Besides the cape and the cap.
Can we,
And the dagger.
we've already done that, haven't we?
No, you just pulled everything off
I
him. You haven't
took
searched his
everything off
body.
him.
You've taken everything off
All
of
about the loot.
him. Always.
Yeah.
I'm a fighter.
Oh, I love that.
Okay,
soldier.
so what I think we'll do, guys, because I'm just conscious of time, you've got through this. The next parts of us getting through would be you getting out and getting back to the city of the town of Blasingdell. So I'm going to say we will call this dungeon here. We will say that you've got out. I will sort out loot. What you have got is a cloak and a hat and some glowing orbs.
And some glowing.
Yeah, with 3 glowing orbs.
I've got a whole lot of the flasks as well. The
Yep.
colours, which I've
Yeah,
noted.
yeah. So what we are going to do now, I will look at you guys. So it's quite late. Do you want to level up now and go through this process? It's 10:15.
Yeah, fine.
What's that? I could get
Shoot.
back to West Eden.
I go all the way back down.
So we can call it there for me, and we can start from next week.
Can we level up, and then next week come back and see what the end of this is, or however you want to do it?
Yeah. So I mean, we can quickly go through the end of this for you guys. So the ending of this point for you guys in particular, there are other stages, because this is an Adventurers League adventure that I've kind of modified for you, called 1,000 Tiny Deaths. So if people want to play it, go and play it. It's very good. Yeah, so I've modified it for you guys. The ending of this bit for you would be that you get out of the cavern system, you go and collect your 22 gold, 40 gold, whatever I said it was from Graven. And you go on your way and you carry on adventuring. You haven't found the legendary Dwarven city that you were trying to find, but it kind of ends there. So the next time that we come round, you guys will be level 3. We will be looking sort of 6 to 8 months in the future, and you will be off in another town looking for another adventure and some more loot.
Whoop whoop.
Okay,
Money.
excellent. Alright, so we will call it there. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. Come back next time for more tales from the Emporium.
Woo!